Oh, it just takes us talking about Marvel for us to get a time in correctly. So, hey, thank you so much for joining us.
If you want to hear us talking about Marvel, become one of our Patrons.
That doesn't exist.
Are we going to set that up?
We have that?
No?
Yes.
Okay.
Not yet.
Just send us money in an envelope.
Send it,
They don't know where to send it.
You can send it to me at
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Don't tell the IRS.
Yeah. This is a gift. A gift. A gift.
Yeah.
Gift.
A
Charitable
monthly gift.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
We as an
Paid out.
organization are broke.
And non-sequential $100 bills.
Listen, for this to work, we may have to legally be married.
Yeah. Taxes. I mean, tax season.
Domestic partnerships.
Oh,
man.
All right.
Oh gosh. Good start,
Oh,
guys.
yes, solid. Hey, thank you so much for joining us at the Fireside Fables. We are dumb as a box of rocks, but we're going to have a great time at it at the same time. So thank you for joining us. We are here to stay. We're having a blast. And
I don't know if you're having fun, but we are. So
if you're not, just buckle up, because this is going to be one heck of an episode. We are so grateful that you decided to join us around the fire this evening. I guess I can turn off the sad music for a second here, because Sean lives.
yes,
Sean lives!
He's still here, people.
You
Like
did-
here,
Just
but,
when he
you know.
thought he was out.
He got mad at himself, and so now we have a joke.
We love you, Sean. We love you, buddy.
Will his self-loathing color the delivery of this joke?
Oh, wow.
You decide out.
All right.
Oh, good. It's Jeff.
Yeah, it's me. I have a joke.
Hello.
Okay.
It's me.
Are we ready?
my friend. We meet again.
No, okay. That's enough Creed references.
Okay. We're trying to time it so the song ends right when we're done, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
yeah.
always. If the song ends, it was like a solid joke session.
Okay. What animal always... All right, let's try again. What animal always go all... What animal... I can't even speak now. What animal always goes to the baseball game?
The gopher.
Bat?
Bat?
There you go.
Oh.
It's a bat.
It's the
The bat.
It's not the hot dog.
It's a... Yeah, that's a hot dog. That's a good one. I like it a lot.
I would have enjoyed the chili cheese dog.
Yeah.
The catcher.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm just good.
Yeah. If the question would be what animal always goes to the Lakers game, the answer would have been Jack Nicholson.
You know,
Play D&D with us?
Maybe
Not anymore.
Maybe a badger for the dugout.
Badger. Hey.
Badger, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right.
See?
Bat boy. Da na 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 na. Oh no.
I will say, Brendan,
oh my.
you managed to tickle something from my history. Is you said dumber than a box of rocks.
Yeah.
One of my favorite. I had two lovely football coaches growing up. Shout out to Coach Hurt
Yeah.
and Coach Payne.
There you
can
go.
understand the irony of both of their names.
Love it.
But when he would get mad at us, he would yell at me, "Gerhardt, you're dumber than a box of dumb rocks."
Wow. Dumb rocks.
Wow.
He took that to the next level.
Yeah.
I was about to say that was being generous to the rocks, but now he's not. No, really not.
I was going to say that took me back because that was my dad's nickname for me.
Dumb
Dumb
rocks?
rock?
Dumb rocks?
Yeah, no, dumb as a bag of rocks.
No. Okay.
Box of
No.
rocks?
I'm sorry.
Wow.
No, it's fine.
There were a lot of other ones.
We feel bad for
Gerhardt.
Jared now.
You
Kind of.
sultan of cellulite, you. You know.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Hey,
Fire.
middle age comes for us all, man.
Oh
Yes.
man,
It does,
it's
buddy.
fantastic.
I know.
You know, I loved waking up every morning on Saturday, sitting right next to him, his coffee breath just blasting into my face as we watched film from the night
Wow.
before. It was,
That-
you know,
Made you
That was a-
sentimental.
That was to cover up the
The
vodka
rock joke.
that he had taken in
Yeah.
the night
Yeah.
before.
no, it was more of like the 18.
Andrew, you're the reason why I
monsters.
drink.
Most definitely for a period of time in his life.
Yeah. Part
Well,
of it.
thank you,
Part
Sean,
of
for
it.
bringing up traumatic memories. It was awesome.
It shaped me into the man that you see before you. So avert your
This has
eyes.
been
here for it.
Deep Thoughts with Fireside Fables.
Quite a few because we're almost done. We're almost done with the second
With
song.
second
So I'm
round.
gonna go ahead and move us right along. No, this was a blast.
Thanks for joining us tonight, and good night.
Come back, Sean, please.
Oh man,
Oh,
so good,
gosh.
so good. All right.
Shawnee, come back.
Ooh. All right. Thank you. Last time on the Fireside Fables,
A lot.
boy howdy,
A lot.
Yeah, that was fun.
the group engaged in quite the conflict, meeting for the very first time the Baal, a arcane creation of the Enodians, as it were. Spiders capable of dealing poisonous bite attacks that dealt more damage to casters than to non-casters, capable of shutting them down, negating their concentration, even silencing them if they were to fail it by too much. The party fought on, and eventually made their way through that last room and into a hall. The final hall. The Hall of Records. And it is here that they met a new threat. The other adventuring party, we'll use scare quotes there. The Widow's Orchid, a subsect of the Children of Odum. And they picked up on the fact that they were looking for hidden lore, secrets long forgotten, and eventually discovered each other, speaking for several moments, then engaging in conflict. This turned out to be far deadlier than the party potentially realized at the start, with Timaeus dropping in the first round, Cal dropping multiple times, as well as Timaeus, and then finally Arlen dropping in the final round. And in that round, Inodegaron, realizing what had happened, floods the Hall of Records. A massive amount of water rushing through, sweeping bodies out into the sewers and into the sea beyond. And unfortunately, Arlen was not recovered before his body succumbed to the violence it was experiencing. And so as Phoenix Company is pulled into the boat of the elf who was taking the group to his village, this secret society rebel that has been feigning half-elf heritage, the elf Kaelin Thornblade, is now pulling the party into the boat, and the boat takes off towards the horizon. The party gathers around Arlen's body. All that is left is his corporeal form, and the memories he leaves them with. And so they sail. And we had done a little bit of role play at the very end of last session, but I will offer to you guys now if there is anything that you wish to discuss or talk about over the 2.5-day journey on this this rig. You certainly can, but in the somber feel, maybe it's just best left unsaid.
Yeah, Charlatan's gonna spend, unless somebody talks to him, he's gonna spend it in quiet contemplation.
Niv, Arlen's Medusan follower does not leave the corpse's side. In fact, most of the time she can be seen holding the body, cradling it, keeping the hair out of his face, dabbing it with a wet rag to keep it clean. Tears rolling down the side of her face.
Turpin wouldn't leave Arlen's side much either.
I'm sure many of us would just continually go by and, like I said, squeeze Niv's shoulder and give her hope. And same with Turpin, just sitting there, trying to.
I would not. I would keep my distance.
You would keep your distance, right?
No, yeah, Cal's would be giving them space at this point. Just, I don't know, spending time with Syl.
Syl not really knowing Arlen all that well, still remembering him from the escape of Corinth, and then the endeavor through the streets of Inode. She's not necessarily dejected, but at the same time, she understands the downhearted
loss of a companion.
Yes, she gets that full well. Certainly, she's happy to be with you, Cal. You can tell her spirits have kind of lifted, being out of the city and not having to be. She's not poised upon razor's edge at all times. She can kind of let her hair down.
And Cal's kind of leaning into that, like probably like Cal and Syl, or maybe it's kind of an escapist area for him, in terms of how he's acting and interacting. Not, there is some laughter that happens whenever they're hanging out. Just small, like nothing serious, nothing big, but he's letting that friendship distract him from the immediacy of everything.
Yeah. Sure.
So
very well.
He does at one moment, maybe later in the night, when they're kind of maybe up talking or something, and kind of a sober kind of moment, looks over to her and, this is another failure. I've let someone else down again.
That seems a bit far-fetched.
I don't know.
Are you the one who drove the blade into his heart?
Not directly. But
sometimes things just happen. The river carries us all along.
Yeah. He trusted me to get him out of that situation. He followed me into Inode. Even though he agreed to it, I couldn't get him out. I know I can't save everyone, or I can't stop everything from happening, but
come with me. And she pulls you up to the deck.
I'll follow.
She looks up to the stars. And she says, how many of these constellations can you name?
See, he starts and then knows, catches himself understanding that this is a rhetorical. Not all of them.
Do you know which ones will guide us to where we need to go?
No. I don't.
I do.
Yeah?
By our current heading, And if I were to tell you to trust me, would you follow?
Yeah. I think
And
I
if-
would.
And then she turns to you, and if something were to happen, would that be my fault? Or would that simply be what the river brings?
I see the point you're trying to make.
The one who charts the course is not responsible for all the things that takes place on the voyage. Besides, it seemed like Elias had some confidence that he might be able to do something about this.
Yeah. I've seen the magics that might be able to help, but it's never a sure thing. And
Then it sounds like you may yet be able to apologize for whatever you think you did or did not do.
I hope
At
so.
least forgive yourself of the burden that you carry. Alliteration kind of just sticks for a second. You know?
It's late, it's like 3 a.m. or whatever, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll try. I mean, he has a girlfriend back in... he's courting Lady Janelle of this... Oh gosh, what am I going to tell her?
That's a good question, honestly.
Janelle, he left you for a snake-haired woman. Like a Band-Aid. Right off.
It's just gonna be it's just gonna be really awkward whenever oh, they were hitting it off really well. They had a date right before we left. Ugh.
My
Chicken
favorite
Alfredo,
two up
I believe.
there. She's looking back at the stars.
Yeah.
Are Viras and Seraphis. As she looks, you can see the archer, Viras. And then you can see Seraphis. A powerful celestial being thought to be connected with higher spiritual connections, introspective moments, a yearning for transcendence or purity. She gets kind of serious and goes, that archer wasn't always up there. And looks over at you.
Yes.
A lot of astronomers believe that that constellation wasn't visible until about 600 years ago.
Oh.
Right around the time of the Enlightenment. Speculation, but some stories say that it's a hero that achieved great deeds and died a valiant death and was honored by being given the chance to become a constellation, to guide many in his footsteps.
We'll see if that's his path. I guess the other thing that's been bothering me is, I'm sure you noticed, but I've acquired, this strange new power to me. And I thought it was going to give me the capability to protect those that I loved. And maybe it is still. But I don't understand it yet. And he'll kind of conjure kind of some of his eldritch power around himself, kind of looking down.
Well, it seems like it's time for sleep.
That's fair. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Is someone always with Arlen's body? Because I could sit and let
Niv sleeps
Okay.
right next to it.
So, Cal, if you're up on the deck when you turn to go back down below, across the deck, across the deck, maybe, on the other side of the ship from you, sitting in a shadowed corner, you see a pair of glowing white eyes glance in your direction and then look back down.
Still sees that, looks at you and goes, "Good night."
Yeah.
Makes for good dreams. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, Brendan, when they leave, if they leave,
Still leaves.
Yeah.
Cal's on the deck.
Okay. So even with Cal there, he would do it. So, Charlatan, looking like Charlatan, he's got a boot knife, a little small boot knife, and he's a silver coin, and he's shaving some of it off and making some silver powder in the palm of his hand. And when he gets enough, he puts the coin away and reaches over into his spell implements and gets a little bit of talc and puts that in the palm of his hand and mixes it up and then puts it together, whispers something, and then does like that, blowing it in the air in front of him. And I'm going to use a 3rd level spell slot, and I'm going to cast Thorn's Mindful Seeing Sensor. So for the next hour, I see invisible creatures.
So,
yeah,
that spell at the moment is unique to Wildaria because it is Fenwick Thorn's variation.
Oh, okay.
On see invisibility.
Okay. Well, I wanted to. So then I'll take.
You could use see invisibility.
I'll use
that. Let's do that one instead.
Let's see invisibility. So, and then he's trying to look through. He's trying to see things that aren't there, that can't normally be seen.
Sure.
And he's not just looking around the ship. He's looking up in contemplation and trying to think of what all this that's happened over the last day just means for the dead.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he sees anything, but that's what he's doing.
While looking around, your eyes are sharp. Even the water clarifies a little bit. The moonlight is just so to where you can see creatures swimming beside the vessel. Dolphins. They kind of swim over top of each other, arcing in these impressive patterns. Graceful, aerodynamic. You look up and you can see the stars, the expanse. You see the stretch of the celestial skies, the hues of deep galaxies. You feel small. For a moment, you come to attention, you kind of look over to the side. You could swear that something was looking at you off to the side, regarding you. Inquisitive. Not a creature that would be contentious or violent or even ill-willed, but almost like it was an audience member. Simply regarding. But the thought leaves as soon as it comes. There's nothing there.
So the last thing Charlatan said was, like, he's been silent all day, but The last thing he said was the line about if the dead dance. But now he says under his breath, doubtful loud enough for Cal to hear. He looks over and to that presence and then looks down and says, move along. Nothing to see here.
Do you ever keep a mirror on you, charlatan?
I have one in my pack, yeah.
On a whim, you kind of look at it, and behind you, you can see almost this movement. Undulating. Hues of pink, green, blue, white. And then you lift the mirror and you begin to kind of turn. And that's when you can see this translucent visage. You see Elias. You see Sebastian, and then you turn it and you see Valen and Jag. Almost in that trippy sense, like they're just slightly off-center of you. And then the other one off-center of that one, just this emanation from you. As though your vision kind of alludes to the fact that they're there. Part of you, but also not you. Their expression matches your own. Perfect mirrors, but off kilter.
He thinks to himself, directing at them. Not memories after all. Thank you for trusting me. But I'm not sure you should. And then he'll just sit there and look at the stars for the rest of the night until sunup.
Is Turpin up?
Probably.
I'll go and find him. So, I think it's time.
I was wondering when that would be.
Better to do it now rather than later.
I agree.
Well, kind of both come up. You would have seen Cal go back under decks real quick to go and fetch, and then you see him come back up, walking towards you. Turpin by his side. You'll notice Cal. He's using kind of the way I've always envisioned my divine sense. Is his eyes kind of glow and light up, and there's like faint wisps of smoke that kind of bleed off of them.
There you go.
When he triggers it. And you see him step out, walking towards you in that visage. Whether or not what you're thinking or feeling, again, this is the second time now that you've seen Cal's countenance towards you not be wholly friendly.
Mm-hmm.
And you get the real sense that this is the Paladin Cal, the scale underneath everything else that is showing itself in this moment. Charlatan, I think it's time we had a talk.
Turpin would follow Cal behind him, not necessarily beside him. And he's not trying to hide it at all, but there's an aroma of kind of a garlicky rubber smell, because he looks nervous, like visibly nervous, as he walks up. And I'm assuming we're up on deck.
Yeah.
He'd hop up and just kind of sit on the railing on the edge, just kind of watching the conversation. Not necessarily super want to get involved, but definitely there to listen.
So Charlatan will hear that and nod and look up and say, "It really is a beautiful night."
So, what we witnessed down in the labs and what you did, is that how it's happened for everyone?
He looks down and looks at the deck, and you get the sense that he's purposely not making eye contact with you.
Mm-hmm.
You're asking if I ate them.
That's one part of why I'm asking. The second part, and this is the critical piece, and this is what I need you to tell me with utmost truth. Did you enjoy it?
Well, first part. That's your first question then. Yes, that is, in a sense, you could say that that's what happened to Elias and Sebastian and Jag. As to whether or not I enjoyed it, he contemplates for a minute.
I am watching him like a hawk.
I think perhaps enjoy is the right word. It is the wrong word. It felt not so much good. Cal, what's the longest you've gone without eating?
"4 days.
What was the first thing you ate after those 4 days?
A stale biscuit.
How did it taste?
Like a stale biscuit. But, and I think I know what you're going to try and get at here. It was the best biscuit I've ever had.
It was filling.
My next
I'm sorry
question,
you had to see it that happen that way. It wasn't something I was even sure I could do again, but
my next question for you. If the next opportunity arises, could you tell yourself no? And could you keep yourself from doing it?
he looks at Turpin and he gives a little wry smile. I think you're forgetting how it happened, Cal. I gave Valen the choice. Just like I gave Elias a choice and Sebastian a choice. And Jag a choice. You think that was the first time I'd been around dying people?
No. My point being, if this is something you hunger for, something you enjoy, what happens whenever that hunger and that need to consume becomes overpowering. And instead of saving people, and instead of giving someone a choice, you do it out of perceived need and desire, and instead of being a savior, you become a devourer of everyone's soul's hopes and dreams. Instead of being a fix for death, you become the next nexus point, a walking repository of this broken cycle.
Turpin, I know this is difficult for the two of you to understand, but perhaps this will help. Turpin, you grew up on a farm, correct?
Yes.
Did you keep animals on this farm?
Not very many. It was more about the grain.
Any pets?
A cat.
Did the cat provide a function?
It kept the rodents away.
What would your father have done if, instead of eating rodents, it tried to eat you?
He'd probably throw it off the cliff.
Cats are predators. I'm a predator. I've known that about myself for a while now, but I don't mean to scare you, Cal, but please know I don't. I take my role in whatever strange world we find ourselves in very seriously. And I can't fully explain what I feel when I'm around something like that. Is the cat evil when it eats the mouse? The mouse did nothing to the cat. Or is it simply a part of the natural cycle of life?
So are you suggesting that you are some kind of cosmic fix for the way that death operates here? Some new natural predator in order to set things in its normal order?
I'd like to think so. I don't know. All I can tell you is this. When I saw Arlen die, when I saw the light leaving his eyes, I didn't feel hungry.
Okay.
I felt fear. But if you have to throw me off of a cliff, I'm sure I'll forgive you.
I don't think that will be necessary. But just know, I'm choosing to trust you. I don't know what role you necessarily have to play in this world yet. But if it becomes truly predatory and a danger, I will stop you. But I also expect that if you became like that, a part of you would be okay with it.
If I can return the favor. Cal, if one day you are dying,
I don't.
And nothing can be done, I promise I'll let you go. And I won't consume you unless you ask me to.
I'm just going to tell you right here. If in my dying breath I say that, it's not me speaking. It's the pain. like if like you're like in this hypothetical situation, if I'm like torso removed from legs and I'm like, save me, that's not what that means. Just let me bleed out in pain.
He's under duress.
Yes.
Well, it is getting a little crowded in here.
Yes. All right. Just let me know if you're ever getting hungry.
I wasn't hungry until I saw him.
All right. Well, is there... We don't know how many you can absorb. Is there ever a moment where you would want me to intercede?
They say no, and I try anyway.
Okay.
I don't know if that will happen, but...
Yeah, it's kind of the line that I was already talking about. If you cross that, that's kind of a bridge. That said, the same time and the way that you approach people, I don't know. At some point, you might have to go back and ask everyone that you've held on to and ask them if they would still do it again. And I wonder if their answers stay the same.
Brendan?
Yeah.
I'm going to ask. And you can text it to me, but does he hear anything in response to that?
Cal asking the real questions. Charlatan's multi-personality disorder really got loud.
Yeah, no joke. Oh.
Shut up, let him talk.
Yeah, one at a time. Come on.
So, Charlatan will put a finger to the bridge of his nose and like he's got a headache. And he says, it's hard to hear them now. My mind is busy swimming in Valen's memories.
Well,
what we saw down there was only... It was only the tip of the iceberg as far as horrific things were concerned.
Yeah, that's the Arcanum for you. I could have told you that.
But I'll think on this.
Yeah. So.
Turpin?
Charlie.
Are we still friends?
Still friends. We've been through a lot.
I wish I
To be
could
honest,
tell you.
No, go ahead.
I wish I could tell you what I am.
I know.
If I could, you'd be the first one to know.
Can I be the second one? I think.
Sure.
You know, Charlie, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how important it is now to know exactly what you are. What I do know is that you've risked your life to help others. I know that you've almost been in Arlen's situation more than once. I know that after the fighting in Kaiwind, you set up help for those that needed it. And I know that your situation with all the fellas inside is complicated. Sebastian's still my favorite, but outside of that, I don't know that I need to know more. Just be careful if that does happen again. Be careful who's around, because that's not a sight that I necessarily want to witness again. I know that's not your fault, but it spooked me, Charlie. If anything, I was nervous for you. So, yeah, still friends. Arlen's going to need all our help, I feel.
You should both get some sleep. It's late.
I'll try.
For you.
The other thing to consider, Charlatan, what happens if you can't control one of the people that you intake?
I can let them go. They don't have to be in here.
Have some real conversations with them about their choices.
It's already started.
I'll be curious to know. But that's up to you. And up to them. Everything in my history and my training would tell me that you should be something stricken from the record. But my past experiences in the last year or so have proven to me that nothing is always so black and white. And while what I saw down in the labs for the first time alerted me to the potential dangers of having you around, it doesn't mean I never stopped enjoying you, enjoying your company. I just want to make sure that you think truly hard and long about what you're doing and the potential implications. That's all.
So as you guys turn to leave,
Turpin will stay on the edge for a little bit.
So when Cal turns to leave, you will hear this kind of haunting melody start playing. And Cal, if you turn around, sitting in Charlatan's spot is Sebastian. And he's not saying anything. He's humming and looking up to the sky and playing his hurdy-gurdy.
Oh man.
Cal will leave.
Turpin will hang out with Sebastian for a little bit.
I'm sorry I ate a guy. Okay.
No,
Look,
you're not.
no one's perfect.
No, I was gonna say no, you're not either. Yeah.
There was not.
I
There's
did
not
him
a
again.
There's not a single moment there that
Exactly.
Charlatan emoted regret for his actions.
No, you didn't pick up. You did pick up on. He regrets that it freaked you out.
Yeah.
He doesn't regret doing it.
Sorry, I got caught. Not that he did it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't worry. And Cal noticed that too.
Yeah.
What do you want from me? I'm a cat.
But what is better, to be born evil or to overcome your evil nature through great personal effort?
Yeah.
Parthenax.
Skyrim.
It's not the exact quote. I know somebody
Okay.
comment
Close
the correct
enough.
quote down
enough.
in the comments after you've liked and subscribed to the channel.
That's right.
Yeah.
And ring the bell so that you know
And ring
whenever
the
we're
bell.
popping up.
And
Yeah,
also
Patreon.
answer our poll on whether or not Charlatan was right for eating that guy.
There you go. It's a good poll. It's a good poll. All right.
That poll's gonna
I
get
could
made in
just
like 8 months.
Right.
I can just imagine seeing that question without having watched the episode yet.
Should Charlatan have eaten that guy?
What's with the ketchup he pulls out? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
The mustard.
Yeah.
You see him pull out a napkin and
Tuck in.
That's when you know he's enjoying
it's a
it.
lobster
Like,
bit. It's got a lobster on it.
Oh no.
Oh, geez.
It's like the bit from League of Extraordinary Gentlemen that like after she just
Yes.
devours it and Tom Sawyer's like, you got miss a spot. And
It was a great movie. Oh,
I
Great
love
movie.
that movie.
Great movie.
Ugh.
Turpin, you notice as Cal leaves, Timaeus is at the bow. And as he turns and begins to approach, there's a melody on the air. It's faint. I'm not sure you recognize it. And it grows soft as Timaeus begins to approach. What's he see, Jeff?
Yep. Timaeus walks up, little somber, but singing, and Turpin's still there. You're just sitting kind of, and we're right next to Arlen, right? I mean, pretty
pretty close.
pretty close.
probably.
Not real close, but close enough.
Arlen,
Is he in the middle?
Well, would Sebastian have gone down below deck by this point?
No, he's
still
stayed
up there
there
playing?
all
Yeah.
night. He's
Okay.
He's in the back.
Okay.
I think at this point, Arlen's probably below deck as well.
Okay. That's probably a good idea.
Okay. So, but
No need to sunburn the corpse.
right now, Charlatan's
Seagull comes down.
Turpin shoots it with his crossbow.
Comes down, grabs his
Reloads.
body, and flies on it.
Yeah. Starts pecking at his eyes.
No. See, Turpin shoots it with his crossbow, reloads, and then puts another notch in the side. Of the
Yeah.
It's like
Oh,
17.
It counts. That counts.
yeah, really. No, so Charlatan's there,
Well,
and with
he's on the other side of the ship.
he walked away.
He stayed put at the bow, or not the bow, at the stern.
Oh, okay.
Right, so Timaeus is coming over from the bow.
Yeah, I said hi to Turpin. Now Turpin, you're just sitting there. Kind of. Are
I'm
you
just-
sitting?
yes.
Are
I'm
you
sitting-
with Charlatan? I'm sorry. I'm trying to understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you
I
with
stop playing
child?
when I hear you.
I don't know that yet.
I-
Actually,
I'll
that's a good
stop.
question, Andrew. We need to have.
Oh,
I kind
no.
of need to get checked out. Well, with that in with that in mind, though, wasn't Arlen the other one that got hit by
Yeah.
the lizard thingy?
Yeah, and you know what? Turpin,
yeah.
congratulations, you're not a virgin anymore.
hey now.
I forgot about the slot.
Yeah, I just remembered. I just remembered too.
Oh
It'll work
yeah.
itself out.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's great. Oh boy.
Don't
I
worry,
hope
Cal.
not. I mean, But yeah.
Cal has a solution. Don't worry about it.
Could we check Arlen while he's
Anyway,
unable to complain? I mean,
bend over and cough.
Spread them cheeks.
Anyway,
Scope. Bring me the scope.
Yeah.
It's crazy
Anyway,
how
sorry,
my doctor always did that
Tobias,
with both his hands on my back.
we went.
Tobias
way
is
off it.
Jeez.
Tobias just jumps off the ship. I mean, it's just what.
We went on a little tangent there.
Yeah,
for a
that's right,
second.
yeah. Can you see me?
Do you feel this?
No, he walks. Okay, so anyway, so
Yeah,
Charlotte-
I stopped playing when you approach,
I-
and I turned back into charlatan.
Oh, okay. I said I'm sorry, Charlotte. He's still a little annoyed with me, I think.
Oh no, you're the last thing on his mind right now.
Okay, that's good. Hey, I came over to ask. I saw kind of the intensity of your conversation, and did they talk to you about what happened?
Yes, they expressed concern. Knowing that I did something and seeing me do it, I guess, are two different things.
No, you're no doubt there. It was not an experience to to take lightly.
Did it concern you, Tobias?
Let me answer it with a question. Is food made for hunger, or is hunger made for food?
He thinks about that one for a minute.
A good question.
As he eats.
No. He
Only
says
51% of my sodium.
he says, I don't always feel hungry
That's right.
when I see that, so I suppose food is made for hunger.
But hunger is the desire that requires food, correct?
Yes.
That hunger that desires food, there is indeed an answer to fulfill that desire. There's a solution. There's a fulfillment. It doesn't bother me what you did. Is disturbing on some levels. It is. But I've said this before to you. I am convinced that you are here for a purpose. And the hunger that you have in that moment is for a reason. It is a difficult burden. And yet, if it was so difficult that you didn't have this hunger, you may not need to do it. You wouldn't do it in those times when you needed to.
Your point is taken, Tobias, and I hope. I cannot tell you how much I want you to be right. I would hate to think that I am just an unthinking void in moments such as this. It's strange. When you are all grievously injured and in danger of mortal peril, and I heal you, it's different. But when I looked at Valen and the others, I knew he was going to die.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew there was nothing I could do to stop it. And that, I don't know how I knew that. I just did like
you were made to.
How does a baby know to hold its breath when it goes under the water?
Exactly. It is part of its very nature, its design. I worry that you will sell yourself short and think yourself some kind of abomination when you are not. You have great power and you could turn into that. There's no doubt. And I was seeing expression on Cal's face when he was talking to you. I was ready to go overboard and recover you, but I suspect that he may have said something along those lines as well. Cal has a good heart an instinct to fight, which is dangerous, and you are dangerous, and I'm grateful for that.
Thank you, Timaeus. I find great comfort in that.
I'm glad. We need to comfort each other during this difficult time. You have a big job ahead of you, and you know it.
I hope I'm up to the task. Elias could do what needs to be done in his life. It is not an easy thing, and from what he's told me, there is a chance that it might not work. Not a large chance, but a chance nonetheless.
Life is a risk. Death in our time is even more of a risk.
He says I'm powerful enough now to do it, but I'm afraid of failure.
I understand. But you're brave enough to do it anyway.
Are you afraid I'll eat you?
Tell you the truth, I hadn't considered it. Let me know if you ever have that hunger. That probably means I'm about ready to die.
Mm-hmm.
So, tell you the truth, if that would find our solution, let's do what it takes. We have a question.
He hears that and he pulls out a little notebook, and right next to your name he writes "okay" with it.
How big is your list?
No, he doesn't. That's a joke. That's a joke.
22 people on that list. Wait a minute. Yeah.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah. I guess it's not on my top worries right now.
Turpin will smile a little bit, and he said, "You probably shouldn't eat me. I'm always hungry."
Mm-hmm.
Yes, charlatan gaining weight. Yeah.
About that. Something unexpected with Valen.
Uh-oh.
Probably should have asked more direct questions before it happened, but time was short. I don't want to spoil the surprise, just well, brace for impact.
Great.
Oh, goody.
I love surprises.
He's not quite ready to come out yet, but I feel he will be soon.
Still bacon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Still processing.
That's a bun in the oven there, Charlie.
Yeah. Not quite done yet.
No. I hear you also have a bun in the oven, Turpin.
I sure hope not. I don't know. I mean, that frog thing. How
can I think of anything to do here, Brendan, to get an answer, plus or minus?
Roll an Arcana check.
Okay. Natural 6, 13.
13's not bad.
You watched Valen die.
Yeah, and I have the memory of it spooling around in my noodle.
But you don't know exactly how to counteract it.
So I'll start asking if you have any symptoms and leading questions on symptoms based on Valen's experience.
From what you gather from Valen, felt pretty good until the 24-hour period before.
And it's been what? It's been about 12, right? Something like that?
No, for him it was upwards of like 32, 33.
Okay. So how long has it been since he would have been infected potentially?
Turpin?
Yeah, Turpin.
Just a couple, like, you, not even a full
8
day.
hours.
Yeah, so like 8 hours. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll try to keep like a mental clock of when we're approaching that 24-hour mark to, if I can use Keen Mind for that.
Right. Well, what I mean is that for 31 of those 32 days, he was fine.
Oh, days.
Oh, for 31 days. I thought you meant hours.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no,
Days.
Days.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
It's not until the last 24 hours that you feel anything is wrong.
so if can
goody.
I have, if Tamias is here, can I have him
You do a medicine check?
do it, and then with our maybe with Arcana,
Arcana?
and I'll try to give him advantage if I can, if that's possible,
Cal,
with
Cal, he wants,
support from Valen's memories.
Cal has an idea.
Cal walks up. You know, I was thinking.
Yeah.
We did. I mean, did we in character mention that when it was me, Cal, and
I mean,
I
Cal,
think-
it's on.
I think that
It's on
happened.
Cal's waiting to get some rest before he tries his thing.
sure, no worries.
We technically haven't had a long
We're getting to that point.
Get it that
Yeah,
way, yeah.
I
mean,
I
I
marked
can-
it on my character sheet that I've had a long rest. It
Yeah,
hasn't
at the end of the
actually
session, I
happened.
went ahead and gave it to you because
Yeah.
I knew y'all were suffering.
But mechanically, Cal's like, I'll attend to that tomorrow,
Yeah.
Sounds
or
good.
try
I can-
to.
I mean, I can hit you with the lesser restoration. I don't think it's going to do anything, but
We'll see.
I can hit you with one.
It's up to you.
Well, I'll get the spell slot back, so I'll go ahead and hit you with one. I'll hit him with a lesser restoration, just in case.
Okay, noted.
You feel fuzzy and warm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if like a dispel magic too would.
Your hay fever goes away.
Yeah.
Allergies are gone.
Your sinuses have never been clearer.
Oh, it's like I got a breathe right strip on.
Oh, that sea air is nice.
Mm.
It's crisp.
I mean, Cal,
Hey.
Cal just wants to go up and cast detect poison and disease.
Okay.
So I can also identify what kind of poisonous creature
I've got that
okay.
spell too.
Or
But yeah,
disease.
I'll let Cal do that.
in each case.
Poisonous creatures. That's true. It does. I hadn't thought of
they-
that, so I'll
Are
let
they
you do
poisonous? I don't
that.
remember if they're poisonous or not.
Poisonous or venomous? I don't know. Good question.
We'll see.
Before we break for the night, I look over at I look over at Tamias and Turpin, and I say, "Hey, do you guys want to see something amazing?"
Oh, I mean, sure.
I've already seen Opal. She's pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
this is,
the
this is
other one.
pretty. This is pretty. This is pretty great.
Okay.
So I'll reach over to the two of them and I'll lay hands on each one of their forearms simultaneously, and I'll cast Eyes of the Night, or 300 feet of dark vision, and I'll say, "Look up."
Ooh.
And then when you look up, it's like you can see deeper into space. That, like, the haze of the atmosphere has been
Right.
pulled black like a blanket.
Like, yeah, no atmospheric disturbance.
Yeah.
Wow. Now that is something.
You know,
The
Charlie,
purples and oranges,
Yeah.
the hues of the galaxies.
I've spent a lot of nights
Hmm.
under a clear sky. This is something else.
Hmm.
This is what every night outside is like for me. I suppose it's not all bad.
No.
I knew some poets that could do something with this, and I hope they can again.
And then Sebastian appears and he goes, "I'll give it a shot."
Oh yes.
with putrescent.
Putrescence.
Sebastian, that's why you're my favorite. Oh. Don't go nowhere.
That's all I got.
You're
so,
growing on me,
unless-
buddy. Yeah.
Timaeus, while I've got you, I have questions. I'm pretty sure that I've seen some things happen and then they don't. Whenever, like, specifically you're around. When we were at the waterfall, when we were at the treasure falls or something like that,
Fortune Falls,
whatever they were called, yeah. All those orcs came out, and I could have sworn one of them like attacked you and like hit you, and then I blinked, and the guy was like 15 feet away and turned around and run in the other direction. So, am I crazy? Am I seeing things, or is that actually?
Yes.
A whole bunch of questions in there. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
no.
that's more than one. That's
Yeah. But
Well, you look at the time.
I guess, yeah. No. Literally. Yeah, look at the time.
One must trance.
Well, I guess we've never talked about the nature of my studies, have we?
Apparently not.
Yeah, part of what my realm of magic, it deals with this time. So you're seeing we've learned to tap into a tiny part of time and rewind things for a moment to give another, it's like giving another path possible. And in doing that, sometimes things change. Sometimes they don't.
Another path.
Yeah, it's kind of hopeful, isn't it? I kind of like the poetry of that. That there is something else that can happen. So that's why I use the word again. It's like another try, another bite at the apple.
That makes sense. Is there anything in particular that happens when you again? I mean, is there two options now? What?
That's a really good question, and it's as if the weight of circumstances shifts, but it's possible that nothing changes, but it's possible that something does, and I try to choose those moments when the balance is most easily tipped, if you know what I mean. The crucial, when something very rare happens, that either I don't want to happen or something very bad that happens and I want something else to happen. So I have a lot of, fortunately I enjoyed math okay, and so probability is one of those things that I don't always make the right decision, and sometimes it doesn't work. You've seen, obviously, this last fight I made all kinds of bad decisions, but I didn't have any. But
You're a large part of the reason why all of us aren't dead.
I would agree.
well, we do this together, and that's what's so fascinating, is that we have been woven together, and I must believe that. Perhaps because of my training, or because my sister has made me an eternal optimist, and I honor her in that.
I like that.
Plus, we could use it to cheat at cards.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Okay.
So Turpin will he'll kind of cross his arms and he'll kind of contemplate that for a little while and he'll say, I'd like to explore more of that whenever you've got the time.
Oh,
Just the whole
the irony of that question. Yes.
I'm here all night. I'd like to explore that more, if that's okay with you.
Sure. Yeah. It opens up. There's whole fields of study. Asks, what if?
It's intriguing.
It is. I'm working on stopping time as we speak, so
Wouldn't that be something?
it would be.
Wait, only when we're speaking?
No. Now, sometimes that would be misery, but no, no. So, I'm yeah. We've all grown in power. I've seen it in all of you, and something's changed in me too. So I'm working with something else now that I'm working on. So we'll see. It's a great conversation anytime.
Yeah.
Don't
As
be-
gross as he is, Origin's pretty cool.
Yeah, Origin's a good friend. He's
Versatile.
Hey, did we ever figure out what that boat does?
no.
Oh yeah, that boat. Turpin will look in his
Oh.
bag and pull it. I mean, this boat.
Yeah, that boat.
Well,
I mean, I would just
Tobias,
give
do
it.
the thing.
it takes me. I don't have any. I don't have any spells. You give me 10 minutes, I can do it. Or 11 minutes.
We got 10 minutes. I was
Okay.
going to give it to Franklin.
Let's find out. Okay. All right. So I go through the whole thing. Yep.
I suppose it's a good question why
It's
was
a folding
in
boat.
laboratory and
a
in
folding boat.
A foldable boat. Mhm.
Oh, you're
What's a-
kidding.
What's
It's
a
a
folding
little.
boat?
It's a little toy that can unfold into a
Full.
Full-blown
vessel.
boat.
A vessel.
Shut up. No way.
Not like a large vessel, but enough to
Sure.
A steamship.
quite a few.
Bigger than
No.
bigger than a rowboat, smaller than a schooner.
How many
You can
people
turn-
will hold?
Let me
No.
look it up.
Let's find
Holy
out.
cow.
That's cool.
You can turn yourself into Steamboat Willie.
Hey Turpin.
Yeah.
Hey Turpin.
Yeah.
Is that a boat in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Oh.
Yeah. You know the answer to that. Okay, so I
Yes.
see folding boat legacy and folding boat wondrous and not legacy.
Not
It's
legacy, I think.
Not legacy.
Wow. There's two different sizes, right?
So folding boat.
Okay.
This object appears as a wooden box.
Guys, did you just see Arlen's corpse laugh?
I swear.
I don't think he's dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it has options.
Yeah.
So this
Oh,
object appears as a
Rowboat
wooden
or
box.
keelboat.
Well, and
There is a
so,
third boat. There is a third
um,
option.
yeah.
Box.
What factory trim level did we get?
Yeah, right.
It appears as
For
a
the
wooden
LS?
box. It measures 12 inches long, 6 inches wide, 6 inches deep, weighs 4 pounds, and floats. Can be opened to store items inside. This item also has 3 command words, each requiring a magic action to use. First command word, the box unfolds into a rowboat. Second command word, the box unfolds into a keel boat. Third command word, the folding boat folds back into a box if no creatures are aboard. Any objects in the vessel that can't fit inside the box remain outside the box as it folds. Any objects in the vessel that can fit inside the box do so. When the box becomes a vessel, its weight becomes that of a normal vessel its size, and anything that was stored in the box remains in the boat.
So a
That's
rowboat
heavy.
holds 3, a keelboat holds 6.
Technically,
Nice.
that we have a half ton of storage in this keelboat then that will fold up into the boat.
Yeah.
Holy crud.
1,000 pounds. That's not bad.
I don't know
Just
because it says
Don't
that.
put it in the bag of holding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, a little paradox there.
Not again.
Not again.
yeah. So I'll add that to my inventory.
I've had people try to use that as a way to kill the beaver.
You guys tried to use that in my campaign.
Yeah.
As a way to escape from
Yep.
a city.
From
A
reality.
miserable
regret-
section
I-
of yeah.
I regret nothing.
I know.
Folding
I
boat.
think, I think the pyramid was the best part.
Yeah, that was
yeah.
hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
That was
Oh,
so funny.
Putting
That
a
was-
pyramid in the middle of Main
we-
Street there.
We gave that place a real problem to deal with for a while.
We're still dealing with it.
Yeah,
right
a mummy
now.
lord. Yeah, a mummy lord is running around. And anyway,
That's pretty
Emote.
That guy's a CR-15, no joke.
Oh, Brendan Fraser, come play D&D with us.
Please,
Yo,
yes, please.
please.
That'd
That
be
entire
awesome.
cast.
Yeah,
I'd love.
man,
Yep.
great movie.
Great movies.
That's a great
all I've
magic
got.
item too, by the way. You
Yeah,
want
that
to
is
hold
cool.
on to that, Turpin?
I'll hold on to that. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, be careful you let it play with it.
Me and boats don't have the best history, but you know it's fine.
No, it's a good place to start.
And then as Turpin walks away to go head downstairs, he'll right before he'll go down the steps, a couple of steps, and then he'll stop and he'll turn around and look at Charlatan, and he'll pull out his horn of silent alarm and blow on it really hard with Charlatan in mind, just to kind of see what happens.
Crap. What's that?
It's better than a beeper.
You little scamp.
He goes, okay, who in there has tinnitus?
Oh, there you go.
Yes. And he'll just kind of giggle and put it away and walk below deck.
Yeah.
Very funny.
5 minutes from now.
Yeah. He goes,
Uh-oh.
Jeez.
Uh,
Oh, no.
Reform the line. Reform the line. Rest in peace,
Oh.
Bernard Hill.
Look,
Love you,
Mr.
brother.
Tobias, it's an olifant.
Oliphant.
there you go.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Yeah.
Sean Astin.
Yeah,
Yeah, please.
definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
He's fun.
I think we've already asked him more than once, but yeah.
More than
Yeah,
once.
Yeah.
Every week until it happens. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get to
Goonies
Arlen
never
not being
die.
dead.
Yeah, we got
So that
Daryl's.
Carlin,
You've been very patient,
Cody
Cody.
has
Thank
something
you.
to do.
Well,
Boy, I sure would like to be a part of these conversations.
Again, we just needed to do the Miracle Max, the Billows, and then just press on
Sleet
the
Ed.
Weekend at Bernie. Weekend at Bernie's.
Oh,
Yeah,
great.
we put him in a white shirt and a pair of aviators.
That's right.
what could possibly go wrong?
Funny.
I cast a second level manipulate corpse.
Dancing corpse.
Yeah, Cal provides the voices like, "Oh, Nev, I just love you so much."
Oh, jeez. Oh, no.
I think your snakes are so pretty.
Suddenly,
The
Phoenix
way they
Company
just-
is not popular. So.
The way they
Fired.
just writhe all
Yeah.
around you.
Fired is what we are. It's fired.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ah.
All
right.
Gosh.
The next 2.5 days go slowly.
I do cast detect disease on the people who may have been.
You don't
Affected
detect
the-
anything.
Okay. And I don't know if it'll do anything, but for each of the people who might have the possibility of infection, I do use 5 points of lay on hands on each of them, even
Okay.
though I don't necessarily detect anything.
Okay. And read for me what Lay on Hands does in its fullness.
So you have full of healing power, blah 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 blah. That you can touch a creature to restore a number of hit points,
Right.
or 5 HP to either cure a disease or neutralize a poison affecting the creature. So
Okay, noted.
I doubt it would actually fix the issue, but it's what I can try. This is Field Hospital Cal.
Exactly. Yeah, makes sense.
Makes
You
sense. Yeah.
Well,
Noted.
all right, stand in line. All right, drop your pants. No.
Yeah. The government says stick
I
'em,
do
we
have a-
stick 'em.
I do have a question, Brendan. So, using Elias's memories, and I can add knowledge of a past life to this if you
Oh,
want.
yeah. Do you want another try at it?
Yeah. If we perform an autopsy on Arlen, will Revivify correct?
Oh God!
correct that?
Imagine.
Oh,
imagine
my
getting
gosh.
Revived just to have a chest burster come out of you.
So,
I mean,
I'll say this. Revivify, the way that we're going to be playing this, is that it's not going to impose any kind of negative modifier on Arlen. If you start chopping him up to try and poke around inside,
That's not going to help.
I'll start imposing negatives
Okay.
that he has
So
to.
I'll just take I'll just use Valen and do knowledge of a past life and try to give a Turpin a once over again with Arcana check if I can, if
Okay.
you'll let me.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I'll finish up and be like, we should also see a real, true medical professional once we reach shore.
I agree.
I am not liable for any further pre-existing conditions before or after.
How about this? Because this is something based on knowledge, I'm gonna start rolling these checks. You just then tell me I'm gonna roll the D20 plus your modifier and then add the D6 on top, correct?
Okay. Yeah. So
All right.
so
Is there
plus
anything I can do to
7
help? No.
plus 7.
If you
with the
work
D6.
together, then I'll give it advantage.
Okay.
Okay, plus 7.
I like this idea.
Yeah,
and
plus
a
7.
D6.
This is fun.
Nothing comes to mind.
Okay.
You're kind of just scratching your heads at it. Might take another day.
I'll try again the next available
The next
opportunity.
day. Yeah, so the third day of sailing now, and Kaylin has told you that you should be arriving there late afternoon, early evening. Let's go ahead and roll one more time. Similar
Okay.
setup, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay. This time, as you're thinking back, going over, it's not Valen's voice that pops into your head, but Elias's.
Oh, okay.
Because Valen's voice tells you that this is why they were researching this, because they didn't know the answer.
Okay.
But Elias, in his studies, it is a curse, not a disease.
Okay. So I can
okay.
actually now that I can take care of. So
Yeah.
I will should be here in the R's. Yes.
Remove curse. Yeah.
I will unprepare, speak with dead, take remove curse, and I will let me make sure this is going to work here.
That's interesting.
Yes, I'll use a third level spell slot and I'll hit him with remove curse.
Okay. Turpin, you don't feel any different, but
Have an interesting experience next time you go to the bathroom. No, I'm kidding.
I'll be
Guys,
sure to
why is
let you
there a
know.
frog in the toilet?
I'll be sure to let you know. Yeah. I'll bag it up for you.
I pooped and a frog came out.
What is that in that jar? Anyway.
no.
Very interesting. Okay.
That's not a kidney stone.
Kidney stone.
That's not connected to my kidneys.
Oh, that's terrible.
All right.
Yes, they are.
So I'm choosing to be optimistic about this, Turpin.
Thank you, Charlie. I don't feel any different, but I guess it's problem solved either way.
Well, you would feel fine right up until. Well, you saw. So-
Yeah, I did. That was
So if we can retcon something,
Possibly.
the morning of the third day, I'm assuming, Brendan, that by day 3, Valen has been properly processed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you guys come out on the deck where Charlatan stays, you see standing against
DLC
the rail,
downloaded.
looking out over the waters, you see a brown-haired man in a white lab coat smoking a cigarette.
He's a smoker.
Oh, great.
Never
Well,
gonna
a
get this out of
cigarette.
my armor.
The fantasy equivalent of a cigarette, a cigarillo or something like that.
Yeah.
So,
Probably hand rolled.
Filters are hard to come by these days.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna get this out of my armor.
yeah.
mine's leather.
Not getting your deposit back.
Yeah.
Trying to cast spells. And That was
Don't smoke, kids.
Yeah, don't
that's
do it.
right.
Don't do
There
it.
for you. So yeah, if any of you want to come over, it's clearly Valen. You recognize him from the cage. Looking
Much
healthy
healthier.
now.
Much
Yeah,
healthier.
Yeah.
much healthier.
Yeah. Yeah. Go
Not a
definitely
bad,
go
not a
with them.
bad looking dude.
Well, guys like welcome. I'm good to see you out.
It's good to be out. It's getting a little messy in there.
I can't imagine.
I just think whatever God happens to be listening that I have managed to find these little guys. And he puts it to his lip and takes a deep drag and I wonder, can I get sick from these?
That's a complicated question.
Does
I can
smoke
tell you.
rise from anywhere else? Whatever.
Yeah. There's a phase snake that may object, but
like
Yeah, you see a wriggling
like the lady at both. Like
down in the belly area.
You
Cigarette
guys,
smoke doesn't go into your stomach.
She has retreated from my lungs.
you guys, it's like
gross. That is just so gross.
It's like Alien. He opens
The
his mouth to take
esophagus,
a
not the trachea.
Yeah.
He opens his mouth and the snake comes out and takes a drag.
I was trying to get there. You guys.
Oh man.
I was saying it was gonna be like Alien when like they open the jaws and the second jaw comes out. And
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is.
I was thinking
just getting
it's like
grosser.
I was thinking it was like the lady in Beetlejuice that would take a drag and it would blow out of her neck because
Yeah.
Oh, I met with a
Tracheotomy.
charlatan. I can see it just pouring out everywhere.
yeah, that's
You
what
know?
I'm saying. Yes.
No, it only his mouth and nose.
Okay.
Okay.
So-
Okay. Good.
That answers question.
Well, I have to admit that. Well, I didn't think you lot were going to survive, but good on you.
Yeah. Wasn't easy. We were fortunate to make it, and not without loss.
Yeah. Yeah. Boy, what happened to that young man really, well, it hit most of us pretty hard.
I know
Sure,
you.
he's a good lad.
You haven't known him yet. Yep. He's a tremendous young man.
Met the lion chick. That was something else. She tried to spear me when she saw me.
But she means she likes you.
I hope so.
Mating ritual or something,
Yes.
probably. Yeah. Did she growl or no?
It was more swearing than growling,
Oh.
really.
It's kind of strange seeing a new face, so to speak.
You should
You look
try
healthier.
from my side.
Yeah.
You do look a bit healthier though.
Thank you. I feel healthier.
You're a little more filled out,
Yeah.
cheeks and.
How old were you?
Balin is.
That's a Brendan question.
Was
And what's your birthday?
I like you said his was.
Well, my blood type is A positive.
Balin is 32.
Okay.
32.
So we have a birthday club, and I just wanted to.
was
It's not fair. Charlton gets so many gifts. You know, it's like over and over. You know.
Yeah.
You can never find anything for Jag.
No.
Yeah, he's
No,
got it
he's
all.
got it. He already owns it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beatrice likes to send out cards.
It's so weird.
Charlie, he already had one this year.
He doesn't get more than one. Just pick one.
It's just like with twin. It's like with quadruplets. We just have a corporate birthday party. Hey, money.
You all blow out one candle.
Everyone gets a slice of pizza.
That's
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
We're going to the Chuck E. Cheese because everybody likes it.
We put the snake in the cake. And
Yeah.
Oh no.
What's happening?
I got a question for you, Valen. How long were you in Ode?
my whole life, right, Brendan?
Not your whole life, no. You grew up in Assaeus,
That's
another
right.
city of the Cicaean League. And as a teenager, you were accepted into Inode, the School of the Arcane and Alchemical Sciences. But you failed out and then decided to take a position in the labs down below. So you've been there for 20 years.
But you kind of share all this?
Yeah, I share all that.
Wow.
I couldn't quite cut it as a wizard, but had a fair hand at research. So
we'll have to talk. Alchemy's one of my passions. To see what you learned, and you can share, and maybe we can brew something together.
Yeah, perhaps it'll be nice to
see. He flunked out. That's the point.
Well, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
He says, he goes, well, it will be nice to work on a project with willing participants.
Yeah, that's uncomfortable. Did they? Was that a mandatory part of your job?
You just do what you're told, mate.
Or what?
Or Ego Degeron has something to say to you about it. I don't know. Boy, let me tell you, if you thought his magical communication voice was scary, you should be in the same room with the bloke. Not a nice man, that one.
I'm anxious to hear. Right now, he's probably not too happy because.
Oh yeah, he flooding his research hole. He didn't like to do that. That was almost made the whole experience worth it, to be honest.
Well, more than that, we were told that the contracts were nullified or broken or something. Destroyed, yes. So
yeah. So would he know anything about? I haven't asked you this, Brendan, yet. Would he know anything about the disease?
Brawn rot, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was one of the people that was researching it.
So, does that confirm our water supply theory?
There was no intent of sending it over to Kaiwind. It's hard to transmit through water anyway. It's an aerial transmission.
Good.
So yeah, I'll share that with you guys because I know
that's a relief.
Charlatan told them that they were concerned about that. Yeah.
That's interesting.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Inode wants Kaiwind. Make no mistake. But
they want everything.
They want everything.
Wow.
First time traveling in 20 years, though. So this is looking forward to this.
Brings up an interesting question, though, for you. What do you want? Not sure you would even have an answer.
Yeah, he
might be the first time that you've even had this question sent to you.
Yeah, no, he gets quiet for a moment. Let me check my notes here. Check my notes. Brendan, you mentioned something about his letting his family know, or
yeah. So
that was gonna be my question.
Yeah,
his sister Leanne.
Yeah, sister. Yeah.
Tell Leanne she was right. I should have left when I had the chance.
Yeah. Wish I could have told her she was right. Is what I have written down.
You know, that's a conversation that a lot of us have kind of been having.
So you can talk to each other?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
cool.
it's a right party in there now.
They were roommates.
Yes. Soul space for rent.
Anything?
What's the volume of the soul?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Anything interesting come out of those conversations? Any revelations?
Yeah. Well, Jag really wants to find out who killed him.
Yeah,
Oh, that makes sense.
I get that.
He doesn't know.
No, he
Some
he just knows he was murdered. He didn't get a good look at the person or persons that did it.
Wow.
someone that powerful has a lot of enemies. And,
Yeah,
I would.
unfortunately, it's a rather long list. Yeah,
and
at least that's what he says. Sebastian,
Quite the
he
voice.
just wants some. He wants a wee bit of fame.
Hmm.
As for me, I can tell you this: I would have said just about anything get out of that particular cage. So I'm just kind of think of me as kind of along for the ride. Yeah.
Would you have done it again if you knew that this would be the form it would take?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, imagine going through that, dying like that. And let's just say this. They made me do some really terrible things. And when I say made me, I'll be clear with you, with everybody. I didn't exactly put up much of a fight, but I don't think I'll be walking celestial hallways at the end of my time. And well, better than hell, I suppose.
You'd make an interesting lesser demon.
Welcome to Phoenix Company.
Pleasure.
Yeah, our imagery of the phoenix is taking on new meaning all the time.
Yeah.
I'll be doing my best to help out when I can.
Yeah, well, like, is there anything specifically you feel like we should know that you worked on or had heard of in those labs?
I wasn't.
Yeah,
I mean,
like,
Project Noctis was the big deal.
We saw that.
I was on a lesser research team until I got downsized. But I can tell you this, that if Enode is indeed in chaos now, and well, you lot might have done the world a favor.
A lot of people in there we probably didn't do a favor to.
Any port in a storm, mate.
what was the true end goal for Project Noctis?
Power?
Just raw power and control?
Well, like I said,
I know.
Enode wants everything.
Just confirming. All right.
And if you can make sure you're the only magic users, then that's quite the advantage on doing pretty much whatever you want.
I mean, if you're asking for specifics,
Yeah, like battle plans.
Told you,
deployment strategies.
Elias said something about you being a scale.
At one point.
Yeah, let's just say the whatever Project Noctis was all sewn up and done for. The Mercurial Order wouldn't have really liked what they came up with.
Yeah, I can imagine. That sounds just like them.
But if you're asking my opinion, once all that was tied up with a nice little bow around it, listen, you don't make a weapon like that, just put it on a shelf and let it collect dust.
Yeah, we're gonna see them again.
More than likely.
Wouldn't be surprised.
What I hope that you can provide is start thinking of ways to counter or eliminate them. I know that might not be something that you can do right now or instantly, but
Well,
if you're
I can tell you this. Charlatan did get a pretty good look at some of those notes. Let me have a wee peek at them.
Yeah.
Good idea.
What, if what you said, you know that you're not going to anywhere happier, whatever, whenever you cease to fully truly exist. Are you at a, you've said you're kind of just along for the ride, which is something I can accept, and it's no pressure, but if you can be thinking about that, it can do a lot of good in the world. And I'm not saying that you necessarily, or we're going to require it of you to atone for your past deeds, because we don't even know what they are. But maybe in the idea of trying to atone or to change your legacy, if that's how you want to look at it. Just
listen, mate. I know you mean well, and I get what you're saying, and I'm thankful, because I'd much rather be here with you lot, but I'm not looking to atone. But
yeah, you don't sound like the kind that would, but then look at it as a favor for a favor. Charlatan helped you get out of that space. Just think it over. And come to me if you have any ideas of how we might counter.
We keep doing some good deeds. Maybe you can get some, good grace voraciously.
What, by like osmosis or something?
Yeah, we do good.
Proxy.
You get some. Yeah.
But if you can be an accomplice to a crime, you can be an accomplice to a good deed.
Exactly. Yeah. Voraciously.
Not about you. I have a sister too. I want to make her proud.
Yeah. Let's just say my sister's not. I doubt she's proud of me.
Yeah. You're not done yet.
Hey, I have a question. Do we know where we're going specifically? Have we been?
Elven Village is really all I know.
Yeah, they're not exactly.
Kind of anxious to get there, actually.
Yeah.
They don't have.
But you are.
You're an elf, Timaeus. You're an elf.
Yes, sir.
I mean, obviously you're an elf, but
thank you.
What gave it away?
I have a question.
Shoes, right?
Yeah. Quick question.
Ask how many children he's birthed.
Well, it's not unrelated to that. Elven villages, they have brothels, right?
Oh no.
Probably not.
Sweet. We really did just pick up Constantine.
Oh my word!
Yeah. Is there such thing as castrating a soul? No. Anyway. Well.
Yeah. I grabbed him by the head and said, "Amino no hi," and then cast him away.
Felicidades. All right.
Yeah, you've not been baptized.
You shall suffer.
Yep.
Very Shadow of Mordor. Well, we've kept Cody waiting for long enough.
Yeah, let's get Cody on the line.
Yeah.
It's been 2 hours, y'all. Let's.
I know, poor guy.
We keep talking.
No, I do.
Cody's trapped in an elevator. Dun 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 dun.
Don't do that. A quick question. I'm going to have transcribed. Oh, great. Here we go. I will have transcribed my soul. My soul.
Your soul.
My soul.
No, that's what I do.
My scrolls. No, I figure I transcribe my scrolls over this time while we're going. How much does it cost each one? To I have 500 gold pieces.
50 gold per level, right?
I don't remember the amount.
I'm fairly certain.
No, it's 100 gold per level, but it's 50 if it's your school of magic. It's cut in half if it's your school of magic. And then it's 1 day, or no, 2 hours per level of the spell.
I need to make some more too when I get a chance.
Well, I'm just transcribing into my spell book.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's how long it takes to put it into your spell book.
Because y'all, we used
300 gold.
We used all of them.
6 hours of transcription.
Okay, I have that. So.
Yeah, you got Fireball now.
Yep. And
and I'm gonna roll for my slots for
Fireball.
Ring of Evasion.
Okay.
Here.
There you
Two
go.
of them.
Yep. Doing a little.
One.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. One. I got all three back.
To avoid further long, lengthy conversations, I would have just told Bran to protect Vin and Arlen
Okay.
and just do whatever Vin
Yep.
tells him to.
Yep.
Yeah,
He's still here.
And I want to
Niv-
talk to
Niv will
Bran
keep
later
him-
too, but
Niv will definitely
Yeah.
keep him under her thumb.
Or Niv.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cal has one more thing he would like to do, but he's gonna wait for our next calmer moment. So
there you go.
Noted.
so he wants to have a discussion with someone.
Waters, the coast of Caer Feradir emerges like a memory from another age. Half forgotten, the other half dreamed. At first, the only towering silhouettes of Malorn-like trees can be seen. Their silvered trunks rising like ancient columns from the cliffs and hills beyond the shore. But as the mists part with the wind, the village reveals itself. A tapestry of wood and wind woven into the canopy and carved into the natural stone outcroppings that cradle it. Homes of polished birch and weathered oak nestle among the high boughs, tethered by narrow, arching bridges that sway in the breeze. Not unlike the threads of a spider's web. Lanterns hang from eaves and branches alike, their pale, perpetual glow like captured starlight, casting long reflections on the glassy surface of the water. Everything here seems designed to avoid disturbing the natural order. No smoke rises. No sharp corners break the harmony of tree and craft. And at the highest peak, where the cliff's edge meets the sky, a great wind harp sings in sorrowful tones. A cord stretched between two ancient standing stones. Its low, keening notes drift down to the docks like a mourning voice, echoing the grief that has taken root in the heart of this once proud people. No children's laughter greets the newcomers. The docks are tended by stoic figures draped in flowing garb, forest green and pale blue layered with gray. And they say little, their eyes weary and watchful. They connect with Kalen, give a nod, and then be about their way.
Cheery bunch.
High above in the sway of the wind-tossed branches, pale streamers flutter silently, not in celebration, but of mourning. This is Caer Feradir, the last cradle of a dying song, where the elves remember what the world has lost, and what it might yet lose still.
What kind of... Do we get any kind of sense of what kind of subspecies of elves this is? Is it high
Wood.
elves? Is it wood? Okay.
Wood elf.
elves.
Wood elves. These are not okay. I'm a high elf, so
Yeah.
exactly, but that's fine.
Yeah, turn your nose at them.
No.
So I'll be Elias for now for this.
Noted. So, you begin to make your way up into the village proper, climbing up a spiral climbing, ascending wooden staircase. And Kaylin is walking with you. Ahead of you, actually. And as you reach the top, the staircase stops turning and levels out and comes to a large platform that then looks over the forest floor. It's beautiful, the browns of the dirt, the ferns that grow, slight mist that hangs, gentle, calm, slow. Certainly this is a downtrodden people, but you can see the beauty, the residual beauty of this village, being one with nature, being at peace. It is not long before the villagers begin to come out, noting that Kaylin has arrived and has brought strangers. Timaeus, you note as you're walking through an impossibility. You see a child.
Whoa.
You're not sure what the age is. But for elves, they do not reach maturation until well over 100. You're unsure. But immediately, a question grips you.
Yeah. That's freaking me out.
Yeah.
Timaeus, didn't you say that didn't happen anymore?
Maybe there's a solution. Maybe there's an exception. I need to find out. This is incredible.
I wouldn't, Cal's kind of looking at the drower kind of tone of everything he's been picking up on. It's like, I wouldn't get your hopes up too high yet, buddy.
Yeah. You're. I see what you're saying. If this was a solution, they wouldn't be so sad, right? But there's something.
Let's see to Arlen, and maybe there are other children we might run into.
Yeah.
I'm sure he would have something to say on this as well.
Yeah, and then there's I know we have lots to do. Turpin's family.
Kalen, you said you knew of a cleric, a powerful one.
Yes. All in good time. First, you will want to meet with Etherion, the diplomat. He'll be the one that is charged with giving you full entry. Shouldn't be long now. He turns and begins to walk in. And sure enough, as the people begin to come out, you can see a large building with a wooden staircase that rises. They are this central platform where the council would be. And stepping out is an inquisitive, poetic-looking individual. Obviously a master of languages and folklore, he's the least elven-looking one here. He has a staff entwined with vines and begins to step out, begins to walk down. You can see this is an elderly figure. Timaeus, likely some 650 plus years old. He speaks softly, slowly.
And I bow to him with my hand over my heart very deeply.
Welcome to Fyresidefables, weary travelers. Kalen, thank you once again for chartering safe passage for newcomers.
He looks at you, Timaeus.
Hi, elves. Do you suffer the same plights that we do?
I'm sorry to say that we do. But yet I've seen a child.
He grows mournful.
He will be the last of our kind.
That is not certain.
He's the youngest member of this village by far.
How old
There
is he?
have been no births since. In terms of his body's biological clock, he's 83. Though we have been sleeping for quite some time.
Oh.
Hold over.
Brendan, would I have been trained on elven culture enough to give a traditional, potentially wood elf greeting to them? I know Elvish.
Go ahead and roll. Yeah, if you know Elvish, I'll give you advantage on a history check.
Okay.
Are they speaking Common or Elvish?
At the moment, he's speaking Common.
Okay.
That
Appreciate
is a
that.
17.
17. Typically speaking, you would want to include something along the lines of the wind bringing you to this moment. The wind is everything for the elves. It's the whole origin of how they came to be in the first place. And the wind brings everything. It brings news, weather, brings arrows to where they need to go. That would be the key.
So I'll speak to him in Elvish. Greetings. We come forth on hopeful wings, winds of peace and winds of need. We ask for a favor.
Let them be gentle, then. Well met.
And he kind of puffs up his chest and says,
You seek to take our aid. First, let me welcome you and say that you are safe here in the village of Caer Feridir. Place of the Hunter is the direct translation. We have been sleeping for quite some time. I do not know if you have heard the rumors of these villages, but there is one who has come to the Freyerheim, who is waking the elves up from a terrible long sleep. We call him the Lilthagwe. That word would be a combination of wind and dancer.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Diamond Dog confirmed.
He is the reason we know now of the terrible misfortune that our people face. We were sleeping for a long time. And the young child existed before the elves met this terrible fate.
Dude, I know of, have I heard of the elves being asleep?
That is quite deep lore indeed, Cal.
Okay, so I probably
I don't
wouldn't
think
have.
you know much about that. It's only
Yeah.
even for Timaeus, I'm gonna say that's he
No.
knows it because he's been to elven villages before. But for your city
It's a
elves,
dog.
the right of it, the right of let's see, the right of the patient slumber is something that typically is very, very, very protected information.
Apologies if I'm being rude or impertinent, but you've mentioned this slumber multiple times now. What do you mean by that?
There was a time, from what I have learned and gathered, it was what is now being confirmed as the Enlightenment, which stretches back some 600 years.
Yeah.
Whoa.
We faced devastation upon our borders. Armies waging war, dragons raining death from the skies, titans locked in eternal combat over us. We took to the caves and decided to sleep, waiting for the one who would bring the dragon's song and wake us from slumber. And that has since happened. A quirky individual, to be sure.
Special ones usually are.
Guys, he got a new duty. Go listen to Nominal Tales.
Yeah.
You won't be disappointed.
Great character. Oh, man.
Is he, forgive me, Elder, Elias Gaunt, cleric of Kamaria, at your service. Is this Wind Dancer here?
He has not been here in some 9 months. Where the wind has blown him now, presently, I am not sure.
Well, he sounds like a hero, most honorable.
He mentioned strange things. Many strange things. It is neither here nor there.
No, please. We would love to know them.
He speaks of a home where things like this are not happening, and yet also struggles to remember much of those places. Merely talking about his mission to awaken every elf, to restore them to a state of life and living. He is hopeful for our situation, though he is rather alone, I think, in that.
Not so alone.
Maybe not in totality, but certainly in perpetuity.
We shall see.
But you speak of needing aid. Please, what is it that we can bestow upon you in gift of welcome? For if we are to go out, we might as well go out blessing those races that will take up the mantle of civilization.
Yes.
You're here.
Forgive me. I fear we have been rude. What is your name, Elder?
I am Etherion Wordbow, interpreter of dreams, ancient knowledge, and external affairs.
Etherion Wordbow?
Wyrdbough.
Great name.
The weird.
We are Phoenix Company.
A pleasure.
Unfortunately, our companion, himself of your bloodline, albeit distantly so, fell in battle with a most foul enemy. And we seek the means to revive him from his slumber.
Oh, so not funeral rites, but instead you will be seeking the aid of Merith, the High Priestess of the Skywake.
If that is where we must go, then yes.
It is not far. You will not even need to go there, nor should you, actually. It would be taboo. I can bring Merith to you. What is it that you require?
I possess some knowledge of the spell that must be cast. I have never done it before, and I seek guidance in its complexities.
So guidance. Very well.
Also, I would need material components for this spell as well.
We have the ability to pay for such material components, obviously.
Very well. I shall summon her, and she will be able to tend to those needs for you. We will give you a discount on the material costs.
That is...
You are most kind, thank you.
Very, very generous.
Perhaps a place for us to stay.
It's at this point that he kind of looks around and sees Turpin and says,
Young man, is your last name Hardfoot?
Nope.
Really big smile goes across his face, and there's been some interesting aromas coming off of him because he's not really sure exactly what to do. He doesn't want to interrupt, and it's really important that Arlen comes back, but he's also kind of...
Turpin, there's no time!
He's like, yes, sir. It is.
Then I have a rather important place to take you, my lad.
You have no idea how happy that makes me to hear that.
I know some folks who are rather excited to see you. And I believe today is a baking day.
Oh, Turpin's eyes get really big. There's this wave of citrus and peppermint, and he's sitting there getting really excited and really happy. He's like, "Oh, you guys are gonna have a good day."
Yay!
I will arrange with the High Priestess of the Skywake, but this will take time. We might be able to have her down with the materials needed tomorrow.
Sorry, Cody, I tried.
You look weird. Let us turn and be on our way. The people of Fyresidefables will, of course, know nothing of anything about you, and so naturally everyone will know that you're here and what business it is they think you're up to by tomorrow morning. So let me this evening give you one last little bit of respite before tomorrow's events. Please. I will tend to your friend personally.
Thank you.
Very appreciated.
We are honored. Thank you.
Thank you. Did we bring him with us, or did we leave him on the boat?
No, he's in the boat. He's in the pocket boat. He's in your pocket.
There are.
Did we do that?
Why not? He's an object.
There are
I would have
Lantheriel
carried him
awaiting.
with respect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like, where did I put him?
Oh, I wasn't. Yeah,
Wrong
some
pocket.
some thief in the market stole the boat out of my pocket. It's
Yeah,
gone
yeah.
now.
He's in for a very, very rude shock.
Holy crap!
He finds
There's a-
himself now an accessory to crime.
A whole new arc.
Congratulations, Jimmy. You're a fugitive.
He might have gotten away with it too if it hadn't been for that stinking Phoenix company
Yeah,
and the
right.
shield
Good
scale
friend.
Drangolin. No, but the Lantheriel will tend to preparing a ritual. They will do the necessary cleanings, making sure the body is well prepared.
Appreciate it. We attended to him with our magics the best we can, so the body will be in good condition. But
Good, they will sleep tonight then.
How's Niv gonna react to all that?
She is very, very nervous right now and has drawn her hood and kind of cinched it a little tighter than normal. Medusas and elves don't have great history.
Fair.
Put up.
could have given her my magical object that gives her disguise if she really wanted to.
Good.
She has means of disguising herself.
Yeah.
She has a hood that she pulls that changes her facial features.
Nice.
That was one of the things that she did mention when she met you.
She
So-
did say that.
So, Brendan, unless I state otherwise, I'm just so you know, I'm gonna choose to be Elias pretty much the whole time we're here.
Makes
without,
sense. Makes sense.
Without deviation. So.
Well, Etherion takes you down the stairs and along a well-beaten trail. You get the feeling that most of the elves live within the trees, actually. But not too far away, a scent of smoke catches your nostrils.
It's not all that acrid, as the scent of sourdough carries along as well.
Mm. Is it that sourdough?
Turpin, it is that sourdough.
Turpin, why are you skipping?
No, Turpin will like freeze the second he smells that.
Oh.
And he's just gonna gonna stop. He like it is physically just frozen the second that scent hits his nostrils, and he's just kind of overwhelmed for a moment, because it's been a very long time since he smelled Aunt Tooney's sourdough, and it was actually the thing that he would roam around through. Oh golly, I just thought I lost the name. As he was roaming through all the different towns and cities along the way looking for his family, that was the one thing that he kind of always went to smell for. Like that was always his hope, that he would smell that. And it's been 13 years, almost 14 at this point.
Elias will lean over to him and say, "You're so close. Don't stop now."
I know. I just got a little overwhelmed there for a moment. I've been hoping to smell that for a long time.
The scent of Aunt Tooney's sourdough clings to the air like an old song remembered. The thatched roof cottage comes into view. It's warm against the cool breeze rolling off the hills. Nestled between modest fields and garden plots just beyond the main village path. Smoke curls lazily out of the chimney, and inside Turpin you hear laughter trickle out. The comforting chaos of a family at home.
Cool.
You stand just outside now the weather-worn door. Your hand hovering near the frame, there's a shake in it. Behind you, your party gives you a soft, knowing nod, and then step back. All of a sudden, it's hard to swallow. Your hand shaking clenches, and you let out a single knock. The cottage quiets. Footsteps. And then you hear the voice from within. A sharp call out with motherly command. "Clovis, if it's that blasted goat again, you go chase it off this time." And then the latch lifts and the door opens. And Aunt Petunia, apron flowered and brow furrowed, blinks at the sight of you. Her eyes flicker first with confusion and disbelief, and then a deep, primal recognition. Turpin?
Hi, Aunt Tooney.
She drops the bread bowl, and flour billows like smoke around her feet. Narek! Narek, get out here now! And the others come in a slow tumble, boots scraping, chairs sliding, and then... No! One of the daughters says. That's not... He's older! Great gods, it is you!
Nothing gets by these guys.
You got older too.
And then... Eyes narrowed, a voice low with awe. Uncle Narek appears in the doorway. Turpin Hardfoot, by the 9. And he grabs you and pulls you in. I wasn't exactly sure I'd ever see you again.
I didn't know if I'd see you either. And as he gets pulled in, there's just this wave of Rose, as just the sadness that he's been carrying all this time is just blowing off of him. But there's also this homey honeysuckle layer to it as he is finally overflowing with the love and
the care that he's had for his family, the way that he's missed them for so long. It fills probably the city block at this point. I mean, it just flows out of him.
He's mustard gassing.
Yeah.
Kyle leans over to Charlotte and is like, do you think that they know why he makes like weird body odors all the time?
All of a sudden,
Oh, I'm not breathing.
You hear, "You jerk! You absolute stupid, stubborn! Where the hell have you been?" And Ruby comes and like grabs you by the cuffs and just pulls your face close.
Hi, Ruby. I really missed you.
I missed you too. So at this point, you see leaning against the door, almost this guilt in his face. "Well, you're taller. That's new, Yurik." And then, slightly shorter than him, but golden hair,
Don't worry about it.
stepping around the side, Karima says, "You're home now. That's what matters." And she embraces, gentle, calm, and does not let go for many, many, several long seconds. And then Marigold, young, face still childish but teenagery, says, I had dreams about this, and you used to carry me on your shoulders."
Still can.
Maybe.
Probably.
Don't have him do a skill check.
If I can't, I've got friends that can.
And then quietly from the side, you see a boy that has stood up. Well, more man now. You were hidden in a grain chest. That's how you survived, wasn't it?
Was Aunt Tooney's old chest.
He kind of nods. "13 years we searched, boy. Gave up everything but hope. You were gone, lad, but I never let myself believe you were dead."
I've been looking a long time too. All through Dole Rain. I waited. Long time. Fell in with some not too good company, but they looked after me, kept me alive.
He kind of just nods. He says, "I don't care how long it took you, or what it took you to get here. I'm just damn proud you're here." And Toonie kind of like gets the tear out of her eyes and goes, "Well, if you think that we're gonna let my bread go cold, you've got another thing coming. Get in here."
I've been waiting to smell that sourdough for you have no idea how long.
Good thing I had to make two.
Oh, I hope you've got more. And he'll turn around and look outside the cabin. I've got friends.
Well, if you're all hungry, of course you can stay. Get in here.
Is he Bran trying to get in?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
It might be too much of a tight squeeze for me.
That's Bran.
But it's okay. Did I mention you got a goat problem? I prefer you not to eat him. Oh, no, I don't like goat all that much, but I can make sure he doesn't come around the door. I'll just sit out here.
I'll bring you a plate.
Thanks, buddy. You're a real pal. And do we know if there's any ale around? I think I can hook you up with some of that. Nair gives him a little bit of a wink. It's not like those... Never mind. It's fine. It's fine.
It comes in pints. It'll be fine.
Oh, that's good. That's real good. All right. I'm satisfied.
It's like a thimble for him. He's
So he kind of plops down, and Calliope kind of puts her back against his and turns and just takes all of it in, just looking around. She's certainly getting looks, by the way, walking.
Oh,
through.
sure, yeah.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
But Turpin, you enter into the hearth. This beautiful home. And that's what they've made it. And it all comes rushing back.
So when the younger cousins get closer to Elias, he goes, "Hey, do you guys like snakes?"
No,
Clovis
Say
is
no.
the one who kind of latches onto that and goes, "Yeah, I'm okay with them."
Oh no.
no.
Oh,
And Cal's like right behind, like,
I'll just make her appear. I won't do the
yeah.
thing.
But look, Turpin's found himself a magician friend.
Yeah.
He's a bit more than that.
And he says that he's a bit more than that. I straighten up and I do this, and my cloak of billowing starts going.
There you go. There you go.
Look at him, all the fancy clothes and disappearing, reappearing snakes.
Mm.
How do they feel about blood?
You got to the
Too much
Family,
too
this-
soon.
Yeah.
Uncle Narek, Aunt Toonie, cousins. This is Elias. I've known him the longest in this group. We've been through a fair bit together.
Pleasure.
They're just looking up, all smiles.
He's actually seen. We actually stopped by the old plantation, the old farm
You don't say.
in. Yeah.
Yes. First breadcrumb on the trail.
No doubt.
Yes.
We sold it off several years ago and began to make our way to Kaiwind. We had heard rumor that Inode might be a place where we could find answers to things. They're the closest any Arcanum to Fjordhaven outside of the Axiorians themselves, so we figured it would be the most reasonable travel in which to get ourselves a place where we might be able to find answers out about you.
We traveled to Kaiwind after that, and that's where we, met the rest of our company.
Family, this is Cal.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've heard so much about you, and I'm really excited to test out if those food claims that Turpin has been talking you up are true.
How long have you been traveling together?
It's been
like 6-7 months now.
Turpin and I have been together about a year, pushing a year, but about 6 months or so. You'll be happy to know that
Tuna
not
puts
only...
her hand up to her head and goes, "I've got a little work to do."
Well, you'll be happy before you leave. You'll be happy to know that not only did Turpin play an instrumental role in saving the city of Kaiwind itself from certain destruction, he has also chosen for himself a wife.
We're dating Elias. Okay.
Yeah,
He's also
cousins,
technically
yeah.
a stepfather now as well.
What? No,
Penny.
I'm sorry.
We're talking.
Penny?
We
Did you say?
Yeah,
Did he
like
say
pin, but you add
I was
another ny at the end of it. Penny.
so it was a long time.
Tobias,
ago.
write that down.
Her name is Beatrice. She's got a little boy named Franklin.
Who's a good cook.
Very special.
Very, very beautiful.
She is that.
Yeah.
Inside and out. Halfling, I really cannot wait to introduce you all.
Devoted mother.
She's looking forward to I know you guys have been here for a while. I was kind of hoping we all could maybe go back to Kaiwind and kind of
Yes, please.
okay.
that was
easy.
You're not enjoying the company of the elves, are you?
I'm not saying they're not lovely, wonderful people. No offense, Mr. Timaeus, sir, but
Yeah, I'm Tobias, by the way.
I was
Yes.
He's a high elf. He doesn't count. That's a whole other thing.
yeah. We get distracted. Sorry.
so it's just one of those where we've grown comfortable to this is civilization, as you call it.
Kaiwind has that.
That it does. I doubt we could buy back our old home, but
You have a
there's
place that you could stay.
We might have an estate
There's room for sure.
and an airship.
Well, in the works.
It's not ready yet.
Yeah.
Clovis, go get the pipes, boy. Tonight we celebrate.
Commandant!
Oh,
I'm not putting wooden shoes on. So
no.
anyway,
There you go. No clogging lawn here.
That's right.
Check the dike.
We do have a little bit of business in town first. There is one more member of our party that's...
Yeah, quick question. How do you feel about us raising the dead in your home?
What? No,
Not
we're
in
not.
the home.
We're
Yeah,
not.
no.
Sure.
Well, we don't want to do it outside.
I'm sure there's a place.
We can never.
Not
bring
like
up-
in a zombie. Listen, not like in a zombie way.
No. Well, there is
We're-
another member of our party that, well, he fell in Inode,
Stabbed to death.
and we're working on bringing him back. His name is
There's-
Arlen. He's actually
there's
from...
a somber note that comes over the entire Hardfoot family, almost like the word "inode" just leaves the sinking feeling.
Yeah,
I know.
we didn't enjoy it either.
He's a good friend. He's actually from Areophis as well. So, I would really like to see him come back. There's something I'd like to help him with back home.
So if you have like a shed,
And rest assured, no matter what.
I should have brought in Origin instead of Elias.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Exactly. We're not going to try and resurrect our friend in your house. That would be weird.
not without your permission.
No.
Well, thank you.
What's going on with you today, Elias?
What?
Is everything
What?
okay?
he's excited.
Interesting.
I'm being forthright and honest. Why don't we go ahead and take a small break here?
Take a break.
So,
Yeah, well, I'll
We
well,
are going to take a short little break here, and it's going to be not too long here, just a quick little bio break. We'll be right back. All right, and we're back. We will pick up real quick with one final question that Turpin has for his family, and then, out of sheer exhaustion, find places to sleep and awake the next morning to take care of Arlen. So, Turpin, over to you.
With all the hullabaloo going on and the introductions and everything like that, Turpin will actually pull Uncle Narek off to the side and not necessarily want to ask this in front of everybody else. Be like, Uncle Narek, I gotta ask, do you know anything about Mom and Dad?
He gives you this look. He places his hand on your shoulder. And he says, "My sweet boy, when we went to Inode, we waited for so long at the plantation. Eventually we figured that something had just gone terribly wrong. I signed a contract and became a laborer in Inode. They told me that when they had information, they'd bring it to me.
Sure they did.
but I hardly recall anything that happened during my time under contract. I would enter the gates and then found myself waking up, walking back out to the gates to go see the family for supper. Almost like a part of my mind was completely shut off while I was doing my labor.
Wow.
And one day, as I was coming out, I looked up and to my left and saw an elf. What I had thought was half-elven, but in the moment it was just kind of clear to me, and so I asked him, "What's happening in there? Because I hear you elves are magically resistant." And that's how we became friends, by me racially profiling him.
Well, it's worse circumstances.
It's the very man who helped me get out of there. Found a way to break my contract. Kalen.
Seems a good man.
Elf, but yes, that's the whole point.
Well, seems a good elf.
But Turpin, I didn't complete my contract. And they never approached me, saying they had found anything.
I'll be the last one to blame you for not wanting to see that all the way through. If there's anything that the guys have told me about Inode, you might never have come out of that contract. Anyway.
Kalen said something similar.
All I know is that when we went into the Reverie Gates and I thought about you guys and I thought about them, I didn't see them. So,
Then
they're alive.
Then you knew more than I did.
Oh, I figured you went there. Did you not?
Our time in Kaiwind was a bit of a blur. It was quick. We were only there about 2 years.
And they spoke highly of you. Lady
That's
Stewart
good.
especially.
Oh, Janelle.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely lass.
Hmm.
She'll make a fine wife someday.
Hopefully sooner rather than later.
Well, I knew her father.
Really?
Yes, he was still the steward, declining in health from what I remember, but she was getting ready to ascend to his duties.
She's done a fine job.
Glad to hear it. But in terms of paying our way, I didn't cozy up with the church nun and didn't see a point in getting into the waiting lists.
I understand.
Maybe I should have.
Well, with the proximity to Verlick, I'm actually really glad you didn't spend a lot of time there.
Oh, is he, did something happen with him?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll be able to hear all your stories in due time.
In due time. Yeah, there's a lot. We'll have plenty of time to share those stories.
Sure.
Can't wait for Arlen to join us in them too, because yeah. But yeah, more details on that later.
You say he's from Ariophis.
I did.
Interesting. I wonder, what did he know about the separatists and the rebellion and such?
I know that he's not much older than me.
and I only knew so much.
Well,
that was a long time ago.
We're leaving right around the time that it was brewing up to its boiling point.
It was the reason we left.
Aye.
What I can tell you is Arlen's a good man. And he's got unfinished business back in Areophis, just kind of like I do. And,
interesting.
We're going to help each other see that through. I'm confident.
You're gonna be leaving?
This Phoenix company thing is kind of new. We're Uncle Narek, we're changing the world. It's something I never imagined myself ever being a part of. I was ready to let it go to keep looking for you guys. But I grew up an only child. These guys are my brothers. I can't leave them behind.
You see this. At first, he looks concerned. And then he takes a breath, looks at you, and says, well, don't let anyone tell you that a small group of friends can't change the world, laddie. Surely that's the only thing that ever has.
Well, we're on that. You've been in that direction for a little bit now, so Highwind and Inode already are never the same, never gonna be the same since meeting us.
Well, let me just ask that we be part of your home base then, so we can keep up on checking in with where you are, where you've been, and where you're going, so we know where to keep looking for your ma and pa.
I'd like that very much, and I wonder if Twyla could help with that. The High Priestess of Dusk. She's a pretty neat lady.
You're in with both the Dawn Bishop and the High Priestess of Dusk.
Well, I don't know that there is a Dawn Bishop right now. Again, details for later.
Right. Okay then.
More details later. After we eat. Let's do that after we eat.
Hey, Toonie, I'm gonna go get another keg.
So when you go back out, Charlton or Elias is talking to the cousins again. He goes, "No, listen, I'm serious. She's 6'5" and a lion lady."
If you think that's
Clovis goes, I know. She's right there.
Right there.
I thought she was back in the boat.
No, she was kind of just waiting outside for a little bit. So.
Yeah, you never. I saw her run that spear through three men
simultaneously.
One shot. I mean, don't freak out or anything. She's on our side. But
Miracle goes, I want to be like you when I get bigger.
Yeah. Shishka, wow. Yeah.
You think that's cool?
Shishka, wow.
I'll show you later. But let's see what we can. Let's get some rest and see what we can do about Harley.
Well,
your cousin's a pretty good shot. You should see some of the things that he can hit.
Good to know all of our training paid off then, cuz?
That's right. How's your paladin training going there, Clovis?
I've discovered I'm a little better as a practitioner of reason than other things. You know, just fun logic puzzles here and there.
I like it. You always were the brains of the group.
Well, I do my best.
Paladin training, you say?
Well, when we were kids,
back in the day,
used to play paladins and bandits. Of course, he was always the paladin.
Cal used to play a similar game, didn't you, Cal?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Toonie kind of leans back and says, Cal, that armor, it's beautiful.
Oh, thank you. One of the many friends that we made in our time in Kaiwind worked on it for me. You're fantastic fellow.
Orc.
Good to know.
He's an orc.
Am I detecting a Dolish accent on you?
That would be correct. Yes.
Wow. Well, I must say thank you for helping pick up our Turpin.
It's often
not like actually picking him up. I know you tallies.
We have done that though.
I mean, it has happened once or twice.
It has,
right?
Physically, but as I was going to try and be polite and say, he's done a lot to pick me up as well. So
he's a special boy.
Metaphorically, I don't think he could physically ever lift me up.
No, I probably not. There was that. I did feel really strong that one time in that one room in the lab.
Me too.
I probably could have done it then. I should have tried.
That probably would have been your one shot.
Yeah, definitely.
Wait till you see what he keeps in his necklace.
Oh.
It's something else. I mean, we can't show you in here or break all your stuff. But
another time.
Well, Prima pulls out an instrument and begins to play strings and sings a song, and more pipe tobacco is brought out, and more ale, and the celebration kind of lasts for many hours. And then as it dies down, places to sleep are arranged.
Yeah.
And you find yourselves taking one of the best night's sleep you've ever had.
Yeah. At some point during the celebrations, Cal will kind of like slightly buzzed out, lean over to Syl, and be like, this is what I never had. And just leave it at that.
Mm-hmm. Syl just gives you a knowing look and shakes her head. Just looks back at you.
Those of you that eat are very full.
Yeah.
Cal, do you fit in the bed?
Yeah. Is this like Goldilocks?
It's like Will Ferrell and Elf.
Yeah.
Good night, Dad.
Dad.
It's more like sleeping in like an armchair,
100%.
Elias does make a show of eating as politely as he can.
There you go.
There's like a potted plant behind him that just has like everything regurgitated into it.
Now the snake is going, stop it.
Just bamfer out, dude. Do yourself a favor.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm sleeping in here.
When everything gets quieted down, and it's nighttime, and everybody's in bed, and their sleeping arrangements or whatever they are. Maybe a couple people started to do that really heavy breathing. Turpin will sit up in bed and just kind of look around. Smile really big. A little tear from his eye. Big sigh. And lay down and go to sleep.
He lays down and goes, "Good day."
Very good.
Good night, John boy.
Oh, that's awesome. All right.
Very nice.
Take a long rest, Foco. And the next morning comes. In fact, for some of y'all that don't require much sleep, Aunt Toonie gets up at around 4 and begins working on some breakfast.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll help her if she'll let me.
Yeah. Oh, she loves it.
I love cooking. So
yeah, she is into it. And she starts to ask like more pointed questions about elven culture. Mm-hmm. Things that she'd be scared to ask the villagers, but feels fine to ask you. And as she asks and grows more and more bold in her inquisitions,
how do you use the 3 seashells?
Oh, it's a bonding moment. We'll put it that way, Timaeus. You get the sense that she has a deep, heartfelt respect for Turpin's friends already.
Well, ask her. Listen at the same time. Ask her questions about what it's like living with these elves and what's the heart of the city.
Right. that's part of why she has not felt safe in asking them anything, because they are a proud people, but a dejected people.
Right.
And she gets real somber as she puts the biscuits into the oven and stands up and goes, I heard a rumor that one of the elven females here in town is expecting a child.
Really?
Soon. Like the any day now, kind of soon.
Okay.
And I remember with each one of my wee babes that I was just to the moons and back about it, but with every passing day it seems like the elves are sadder and more somber than ever.
They haven't shared with you the problem, huh?
We've kind of kept to ourselves. They've been such gracious hosts. We've not wanted to overstay any of our welcome and feel like they have to explain much to us, so we kind of just keep out of the way, and I'll take breads and things in and trade them for any of the things that we might need, and seeds for, our farming. And
well, the truth of this matter is there's a bigger problem going on here, but with the elves, they are not able to have live children. It's been like that for almost 300 years.
Goodness gracious.
It's
For
sad.
300 years, it's nothing but stillbirths.
Yes.
Oh, I can't imagine.
It's not a sad, it's a sad, not at the happy, joyous state it should be.
No.
It's difficult. And every time it happens, a little bit more hope just disappears. Believe it or not, these elves are in better condition than many others.
Well, it's no wonder some of them have given up hope then.
I wonder.
One can only have their heart broken so many times. She stops herself before she asks the question, but the one that was on her mind is, do you have children of your own?
And I nod.
She
no.
immediately just goes pink and moves her face away, and
That's okay. I don't know if you heard from Turpin, but the irony is I'm a midwife myself.
I didn't hear that yet.
600 kids.
And counting.
Thousands, yeah, no. It's my life was sad with the elves when I did that. But I have since delivered many children from many races, and that is a great joy. But it is, every time, it's still a reminder. But it's part of what Phoenix Company is trying to solve. It's part of our vision, our mission. And there's some hope. There's some hope.
That is noble and righteous of ye. Downright good of you, even.
Sometimes when you've been burdened with something, you have to do what you have to do.
All of a sudden, you see this resolute sense come over her, and she looks up at you and just gives you 2 nods.
Yeah,
I know that all too well. She looks over where Turpin is sleeping in the pile and just says, I never gave up hope on that boy.
He never gave up hope on you. He's a good man, good halfling.
My brother and sister-in-law, they're made of tougher stuff. He's my favorite nephew, to be sure. I know you're not supposed to have favorites as a parent, but as an aunt, I can get away with certain things.
Absolutely.
These are his favorite, and she puts the cinnamon rolls underneath the biscuits.
Well, if she wants to look at my handy spice pouch, she can, and I'll tell her how it works.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
she can. Yeah, she can.
Fascinated.
Yeah. Anyway.
Very cool.
Yep. Very cool.
At some point, Cal and Calliope wake up and they spar out in front of the house.
Oh, there you go, in the front of the house. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Bran, he opened what was left of the cask of ale and gargles it to try and get the sleep out of his mouth.
Oh no!
It's gross. Yes. It's straight gross.
Yes.
Cracks a beer in the shower.
Yeah, but then he doesn't spit it. He just swallows it. It's all on the side.
It's the ogre way.
Yeah.
Puts a dip in. Heads downstairs.
So, breakfast is had, sparring match, and then a couple of hours pass when an elven caller comes. The High Priestess of the Skywake, Merith Sailwyn. You see this woman walking barefoot across the ground, her gown of silver stretching out behind her, sparkling in the morning sun. There is a serenity in her movements, but a buried grief in her gaze. And you notice a thin circlet that bears a wreath of feathers, actually. From Timaeus, what you know to be a revered carrion hawk. Elven burial practices to go into the ground is antithetical to the elven way. Fire is worse. Water, unacceptable. The elves of the villages actually, they call it the Sky Wake, because they take the bodies up into the very tops of the trees and prepare for them. These open caskets, so to speak. They're enclosed, but open to the elements and the wind.
Almost like Native American style.
Very much so. They look to return to the leaf state and to join with nature once more. And if
cairn,
exactly. And if carrion birds are to pick from the corpses, all the better, because it means that they're continuing that path, that cycle of life. And so she steps forward and nods her head in this ceremonial, respectful fashion. Are you ready, Phoenix Company?
Yes. High Priestess, thank you for helping. I am Elias Gaunt, Cleric of Kamaria. I will be performing the spell, but your expertise would be most appreciated.
I am Merith Sailwyn, the Keeper of Rights, the voice of the wind, and the caretaker of the Lumbalin. I hear you are in need of material components by which to bring back the life your friend has lost.
Yes, if you are able to provide them, we would be more than happy to compensate you for their use.
The wind has brought diamonds to this place. I have been told we are able and willing to part with them, certainly at a reduced price. The spell that you are going to be undertaking by my aid, in order to achieve its full potential, will require 500 gold pieces worth of diamonds, but I am happy to do this for a mere sum of 200 gold pieces.
That is most generous. Thank you. And I'll hand it over immediately.
She takes it, places it inside the interior of her ceremonial robes, and says, "Then the chord is struck. Any of those wishing to speak to his spirit, now would be the time. Before the sun reaches its apex."
Lead the way.
She turns and walks into the village. I'm guessing almost all of this company follows with.
I'll be talking with her as we walk, going over, kind of telling her what I know about the spell, how I understand it is performed, and seeing if she can offer any nuance advice.
She confirms a lot of it to you. Okay. She mentions that she hasn't performed one of these in over 500 years.
Ooh.
Okay.
And she's an elderly woman, easily some 700.
Okay.
You get the feeling that the elves, in their plight, most of them are not willing to come back.
Yep.
Wow.
That's rough.
So, as we begin to arrive, I go to Turpin and Timaeus and Cal and say, "So, we will prepare the body, and I will be performing the spell itself. So, my attention will be taken up. The three of you will participate in the ritual in order to draw his spirit back from the after and return it to his body. The trick is making sure that he is willing to return. Simply be honest, heartfelt. Tell him how you feel. The more sincere you are in your plea, the greater effect it will have.
Make him so angry he'll want to return
just to beat you up.
Yes.
Just be yourselves.
Okay.
All right. Let's begin. Okay,
Elias takes his position over to the side. The priestess not too far away. Niv takes Arlen's head and cradles it under her hands, offering it a gentle resting place. And in turn, all of you kind of come up and lay a hand on his body. The priestess then comes over and places a small pile of diamonds on Arlen's chest. And you watch as the words begin to be spoken. The sounds begin to echo and bounce, almost as though time and space is almost closing in. As though the space where heaven meets earth, that paper-thin veil almost becomes more solid. And there is this moment where something other, a sanctified presence, is felt. And the diamonds begin to glow. Jared, anything to add?
Yeah, so you see Elias he has taken off his Phoenix Company cloak and he's laid that aside, and he is wearing his purple cleric's robes. He's closing his eyes and concentrating and reciting a missal prayer over over Arlen's body as the diamonds begin to glow until finally he opens his eyes and he still looks like Elias, but his eyes are burning bright as Charlatan's eyes. And he looks over to Turpin and he nods for you to speak.
So I will say, as Turpin, Cal, and Timaeus look to entreat with the spirit of Arlen, find a skill that you're good at, and let that be the impetus for which you're trying to appeal, because there's going to be a skill check associated with what you say, what you do, as a means of trying to impress upon Arlen's soul the fact that you wish for him to return. Certainly skills can be tried more than once, but the DC goes up.
Yeah.
And for every success, it will lower the DC needed to bring Arlen back, and for every failure, it increases the DC for Arlen to return. Turpin, Charlatan gives you that look. Elias, but with Charlatan's eyes, gives you that look.
So Turpin is wearing a white button-up shirt and a vest that he borrowed from Uric and Clovis. He's wearing his Phoenix Company pants and boots, but he's dressed down for this moment. But tried to kind of, I guess, dress down as far as not wearing his armor and things like that, but just kind of tried to dress up a little bit, maybe with the shirt and the vest. But he leans in and he says, "Hey, Arlen. We found him. We found my aunt, my uncle, my cousins. They're all okay. I really want to introduce you to them. I've already told them about you a little bit. They were surprised to hear you were from Ariophis too. Ever since I heard that you were from there too, I've been watching you, Arlen. I hope you know you're more inspiring than I think you are. There's a way about you. There's something I've seen in you. The way that you lead. The way that you're willing to put yourself in harm's way for the best of others. I've joked about it before, but I want to let you know you're someone I could follow. You're someone I would follow. I want to see you go home and find your family too, and I hope that that's a better reunion than maybe you think it will be, but with all the unfinished business that you've got in Ariophis, I want to see you through that. I've watched you a long time, Arlen. I want to keep watching you walk and lead in the way that you were born to. Your family's choices are not yours. And he'll just kind of hang his head and look at the other guys to see who's next. I was hoping that would be a perception.
Perception. The watching.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and roll your perception check.
Roll it to you.
I mean, don't have to. Just tell me the result.
Yeah, go ahead and say the result out loud, because I can flavor it.
Total was an 8.
8. Total or the natural roll?
Rolled a 2.
2. Okay. So the reason I was going to have you roll a perception check was to then inform the next check, because the simple watching, the spirit doesn't connect to that. But it certainly can connect to some of the persuasive effort that comes after.
Okay.
So I am going to have you roll a persuasion check influenced by the perception. So this will not count as a persuasive speech necessarily.
Okay.
It's a perceptive speech, but I still want to see if this will work. So I'm just setting the DC a little bit higher.
Another 2.
Another 2. Okay.
Total 8.
Noted.
So, Charlatan will say to... He's slipping. I can feel him pulling away. Timaeus.
I pull out a letter that you can see my handwritten, that and I clear my throat. Arlen, my friend, I sail with you lying, lifeless with those that know you and love you, hoping for a new life. The time with you has been too short. I miss your quiet confidence, your desire to defend the defendless, your timidity to build intimacy, but your longing for it, and the desire for reconciliation with the larger world that you have lost. You need more time. You seek for peace in your soul and you desire to burn and light the world. You have inspired me. I miss your wry smile. There are many who miss it, who need you back. They need more time. All our desires and all our hope is to see the smile on your living face again. And at that moment, I cast again. There's an arcane, yeah.
Go ahead and roll an Arcana check for me.
Okay.
You said again on mine?
Again?
Yeah.
19.
That's a much better roll.
Noted.
So I'll say... It's working. He's responding. Cal.
Thought about what I might say here to you, Arlen, in this moment. Thinking about how there were so many conversations that I wish we could still have. Both of us haunted by the past of our family and what we might wish to do to change that history and legacy. The conversations that I've had with you, poking fun at how you conduct yourself in life with those whom you are close to. Have you know that it's never out of jealousy or anger or anything, only out of respect for the person that I see before me. How you fearlessly ran to someone that you saw in need underneath a waterfall, doing everything you can in order to stop them is everything that I aspire and want to be like. And you did it in that moment without thought or hesitation. This world needs more people like you in it in order to right the goods that we wish to accomplish upon this world. And I hope that you will return to us. Supposed to be going for straight persuasion.
Roll me that persuasion check. I felt it.
Well, I have a cheat sheet for this. 24.
Woohoo!
24.
Yeah.
Noted.
So...
Niv looks up to you, Cal, and gives you a gentle smile. That recognition. that moment sits with her too.
So
Your flavor.
Elias says that we're close now. You can hear me, can't you? I'm wondering about what you're seeing right now. Arlen, I hope it's beautiful. But things are broken here, friend. You heard what the children said. The dead are dancing. So the living must take up the fight, my friend. The gods, they need you here. This is not their will, I know it. Please, friend. Sweet Arlen. All is lost without you. So I'm going for religion.
Right.
Okay. $22.
At this point, the diamonds have brightened to the point where they are no longer material. Almost this glimmer of dust is whipping around his body. It's gentle. And eventually, after lighting and warming the body, it shoots up the nostrils and out of sight. And you watch as Arlen's body glows momentarily, and then the glowing stops. Arlen is the spirit willing to return.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Dang right. Yeah.
So,
what are you guys all sitting around here for?
Yeah. Good.
the base DC is 10.
Okay.
The failure raised the DC to 12. The success lowered it to 9. The second success lowered it to 6. I allow for 3 full attempts. I still love the flavor that's added.
Okay.
And Arlen rolled a 12.
Gosh darn it, Turpin.
So he
I'm
says,
not good at these kind of things. I'm sorry.
so you see
Talker.
Elias with his hands over the body, and you see him smile a little bit, and he says, "Everyone might want to stand back. This is going to be a little dramatic." And he comes back, and there's this pulse of energy, almost like a lightning strike. Blinding light.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it dissipates, there lays Arlen.
It's a few moments, and then Arlen's body kind of jolts as that electricity starts his heart once more. You sputter and cough, and actually you cough water.
Makes sense.
Still,
And at that point, Niv, like, holding your head, you see tears streaming down her face, and Arlen, you're weak.
Turn him on his side. Turn him on his side.
Yeah, your party kind of helps to turn you on your side. And
Brad, hang him upside down.
Shake
his
water
bottom.
back in his mouth.
Spank him once or twice. Yeah.
It's a boy.
No.
Puzzle off.
And Arlen, after the coughing stops and your breath fully returns to you, you lay back and you look up at all the faces staring at you. The vast majority of them are familiar to you and smiling right back.
I had all of us put on old man like beards and like so it looks like we
Yeah.
aged a lot.
It's
Gray
been
everybody up.
87 years.
So glad I don't age.
Yeah.
Listen,
Even Tamias, the elf.
Arlen, while you were unconscious, we talked about it, and we've decided that you're the leader now.
Your Majesty.
And you're married.
Yeah.
I'll deal with those things one at a time. When I feel a little better.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
So, I lean down. I know it's not going to do anything to help his immediate condition, but just to help him rest, I'm going to hit him with a lesser restoration.
What you
And
need,
just-
Arlen, is some food. And I know just the place to get you some.
Arlen, you are currently at 1 HP.
1 HP. Yep.
Nice.
You can remove the RIP from your
Yes,
says-
please.
your
It says
name.
you're dead. Let's see.
Raised in perpetuity.
That's right.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
But
Now it doesn't want to let me come back live. Hang on one second.
Arlen's back.
So you still have the 1 HP. You're still very, very weak, but I'm hoping, Brendan, that lesser restoration took care of like his rawness of his throat, things like that.
Yeah, he's gonna feel a little
Aches.
bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make it easier
while
for
we're
him
at
to
it,
rest.
Elias, there is one other thing with Arlen that we might want to take care of now that he's awake.
Oh yeah, you're right. Arlen,
You give birth.
don't freak out.
But you're pregnant.
You might be pregnant.
That doesn't seem right at all.
Yeah, just you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and do it, and I'm gonna hit him with remove curse. There we
Niv
go.
leans down and goes, "It happened while you were sleeping."
Like I said, buddy, the rigor mortis was real.
Yeah.
I tried to watch you the whole time, Arlen.
Buddy, in the business, we call that getting seahorsed.
Oh no! I was just trying to make a Sandra Bullock reference, but I don't know where the rest of these guys' heads went.
I like that movie.
It's a good movie.
I think I ordered salad, not slod.
Here's your slot.
It's amazing what one letter difference really
Yes.
can make.
Yeah.
Oh, all the time, you know.
Yes.
Everyone,
We're just-
I just want to say I'm not entirely sure what happened after that fight.
You got stabbed.
I could
No,
tell you that I heard your voices. I couldn't understand what you were saying, but you called me back, and I will forever be grateful.
we're just happy that you are back.
Very
That's,
much so.
Really, really the only thing that needs to be said.
True miracle. Thank you, Charlatan, as well.
Well done.
They call me charlatan sometimes. That's the thing.
Yeah, sorry.
It's a pet name, really.
Yeah, Charlie.
Yeah.
He likes like he's trying to get like a nickname to go on, and he wants to be called like so.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, just you'll
Let
be
me
fine.
introduce. Yeah.
You'll be fine in a day or two, Arlen. Just get some rest. All is well.
And we'll get you some food.
Thank
My
you.
Aunt Toonie makes some mean cinnamon rolls.
You know, I'm starving.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Food.
Yeah, you haven't eaten for 3 days.
Very good. I
3
think it'll-
days.
You've been
say.
dead for 3 days.
So-
Yes.
Yeah.
Is the
Yeah.
high priestess still there, Maris?
Yes. Yeah,
I-
she's off to the side.
You,
So No, I asked her. I ask that your people be told of this great event, and I would request that we have a town meeting. I ask it on behalf of all elves everywhere.
No pressure.
Allow me to go to the council and to put forth your request, but as an elf, full-blooded, I do not see why this should be any issue.
Thank you.
Am I correct in understanding that your chosen name intends that you are a midwife?
Indeed, I am. I see you know the old language.
What?
Oh, I thought everybody knew that.
No.
Wait, we've been calling him midwife this whole time.
Yeah, I just
Is that?
that was his choice. That was what he said. I mean, I know Elvish.
No, it's not Elvish. It's older than Elvish.
That was just
Elvish impersonator.
Yes.
Elvish impersonator.
Yeah,
Nice.
Welcome to Vegas. We're in Vegas. It's actually.
Thank you very much.
So,
We
you go.
can go on together.
yeah.
The reason I ask is that we are expecting a birth within the next couple of days.
I heard of that.
The one who would oversee the birds has gone on. We laid them to Skywake around 2 years ago.
I would be honored to help.
That's what I. We have many favors of your people to return.
I will check with the mother. Thank you. And you can see, even though she's delighted that Arlen is back, there is now a heaviness and a stillness that rests on her. And Arlen, the food tastes good. Just don't eat too much too quickly. They do have to make sure that you pass gas before you leave. And
Been there and done that. Yes.
Oh no.
The true sign.
Yes.
Oh man.
I do have a quick question for Timaeus.
Sure.
You know, I haven't really ever thought about it, but you know, obviously elves have been unable to reproduce, but what about half elves? How?
It's a good question. For some reason, something's different about the souls. That's all I can say.
I never thought about it until here.
Yep. There's a rebirth among the elves. The half-elf soul is perhaps a single pathway.
Tamaya, some of the elven scholars have prompted that from this point on, once the last elf passes, that the half-elves of today will be the full-blooded elves of tomorrow.
Interesting. Wow. Yeah, I'll pass that on.
That's a scary thought. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah, that's okay.
Thanks for asking.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to escape the reality of it here in this location.
Yeah, we feel the full burden of it.
We'll find something.
Yes, we will. Thank you for saying that.
After about 18 hours, the mother goes into labor. And Timaeus, you are summoned. And Charlatan, you are permitted to be in the room in case something catastrophic is to take place, on the sole concept that you might bring the mother back if that spirit is willing. But you enter and watch. It's a long process. After about 8 hours, you and Timaeus emerge. The rest of Phoenix Company off to the side, looking over. Timaeus, you give a shake of your head no. And you hear the tears and the wail.
My tears flow as well.
It's not long after that that Meredith exits, goes and brings back ceremonial cloths. And after as much time as necessary with the family in the room, she exits, holding a bundle of blankets. The skywake is already planned. The town, now in a state of mourning, they gather the next day. Go ahead and take that long rest, Arlen.
Ooh. Feel better, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're a brand new man.
Right?
One time he made me adventure after doing that. You're lucky.
I'm here to shave you. So
I feel like $1 million.
I believe it.
That's good because we need to pay for your resurrection.
Yeah,
Hey, yeah. I'm sure all of that money came out of my.
I need to bring this to you, but you owe me $38,000 in legal fees.
So, the town gathers, and for everyone but Timaeus, they are all garbed in the vestments of mourning, of grief. And that's when you start to hear a song. A female steps forward along the other side of the clearing. They are in a basket. It's so small. Attached to ropes and a pulley that leads up into the sky. The platform is attended to by the mother and the father. And the village just surrounds it. Most of them are just silent. Tears falling. The glistens crystalline in color. Turpin, your family is not too far away. Holding hands, being together, and feeling the sadness and the sorrow. And Timaeus, you know what is to come. As the woman then steps forward, she places the hood a little further back and lifts her head and begins to sing. And as she does, there is this communal sense of the importance of what is happening. And others begin to join in. And as they sing, the wind begins to blow. And the basket is lifted up into the trees. Several individuals begin to play instruments in almost this send-off to let the body be carried up to its final resting place. Tears still flowing, especially by the mother. It is a heavy, heavy experience to see an entire village recognize one more failure, where time is dwindling and hope grows faint, conditioned over and over and over again to expect stillbirth. The rest of you look over at Timaeus, and whereas certainly there are tears, what else do they see, Jeff?
You see his the tears freely fall, but his jaw is clenched. There's a fierceness in his eyes that it's not anger.
Almost as though he sets his face like stone.
Here you go.
Determination.
Yes. And as this moment passes, there comes eventually the sense of finishing, that ending moment where you know you're supposed to walk and leave. But Timaeus remains.
I stand. If we're all standing, I assume already. Huh? Mm-hmm. Okay. And I stand and I walk out in the midst of everyone.
Oh.
I beg for a moment of your time. I mourn with you this day, as we have mourned many times in the past. The wind brings me to you tonight. There's a cool breeze and a mighty gale. My father, Evander, wizard and alchemist. My mother, Galandris, midwife, as I am. I followed my mother in her career as a midwife. I was one of the last ones born before the era of stillness. And I have an older sister who I will speak of in a moment. My name, for those who do not know, Timaeus, comes from the ancient language, meaning midwife. And I added the toe I am the midwife, the only male elven midwife that I know of. I chose this name when I became of age. And my parents, like most elves, tried to find an answer, but after decades, they gave up and became part of the Walking Dead, wandering around aimlessly, and some just throwing their lives away without purpose. So I became a midwife, and it was almost a self-induced torture as you are experiencing now over and over again. I say this to let you know that I have experienced your level of pain intimately. And I was tempted, like so many others, to give up, to abandon my life and my people. But I found something. My first something I found was my sister, Sylvia, my ever hope. She too was a midwife, and she suffered like I did, and like we all do now. But she was the one who encouraged me to join her. And she fought the singing of the dirge and became a bard of great renown. She wept and sang and challenged and dared people to hope and to live. She inspired, and she walked with our people and with every race that grieved and lacked hope. She was relentless in her dreams for us and kept me out of despair. I owe her so much. But the second was an even greater surprise. I began to practice midwifery among all and every race. And I was so tired of failure, so I went out. My sister said to me, getting lost in your own misery is the surest way to find it. And to bear the burden of others, those who you lift up may be the instruments of grace needed in this world. That gives you a flavor of my sister. I was in a poor village in a section of the city that was decaying, and a stray dog came to me, barking, and led me, called me, if you will, to a very ill woman, a tiefling woman. And she cried out in pain, and she was pleading for me in a language I didn't know, but I knew what she wanted. She needed help with her birth, and I helped her. And it was a very difficult birth, the most difficult birth I've ever seen. And when I held the child, it changed me. I saw in this life potential, a reality that I'd never seen. And it changed me. But for years, I thought it was the child that changed me, but I was wrong. It was the mother that changed me. Because all she had left was her own death. And she instead thought of her heritage. She saw beyond her suffering and her death, and she did not surrender and gave this child life. So I ask you, where are you? What is that you think of? You have some life in you. I see what you've done to Turpin, the Hardfoot family. You've given them refuge. It's beautiful. But you elves, a proud, long-lived race, known for great feats of poetry and music, scholarship and magic, craftsmanship and inspiration. But then suddenly death is broken, and elves suffer greatly. And what do? We give up. We surrender to our fate. We become victims, and we help few and become helpless. For shame. We are a long-lived race. What if our race does leave us? We still have hundreds of years. Imagine what we can build. Songs that we could write, beauty that we can create, people we could help. Who can we inspire? What civilization can we build? What would other races say of us if we fade? We surrendered, we crawled into our holes and faded away. Will there'll be a talk of pity and woe? But what if there is faith? What if there is hope? What if there is a solution? What if there will be elven children again? What will they say about how we have endured? What will they sing about our victory or be ashamed of what we've become? What if there is hope? And I'm telling you, there is. My party, these amazing people that surround us, are my inspiration. We named ourselves Phoenix Company to remind ourselves and others that we will not stop. We will start again if we're defeated. Terrible are my party, these partners, when they stand against evil. And I am blessed to be part of them. We have succeeded and we have failed, but we will not give up. So I ask you, what will you do? What will you do now, despite our situation? Who will you help? Who will you inspire? What can you create now? And you might ask, where? Where can I do this? Wherever you can. You've given refuge here. Make this the greatest refuge in the world. Wherever you go, whatever you do, protecting the innocent, teaching, singing, poetry, whatever you do. Or join us in Kaiwin, where we build a civilization, a safe place for a home as we search for the final answer to our problem. Regardless, build a place where your future children can hope and live and strive and be proud of you. I dare you to move, to stand, to fight. You have a fire, let it burn. And I walk away.
The elves watch as Timaeus leaves. They look at each other, and you can see some of them thinking, regarding, pondering, contemplating. And as many of them turn and continue to walk, one follows. The female who sang. She says, Timaeus of Phoenix Company, do you mean the words you say?
With all my heart.
She looks back on the village. Then let me help you. I can offer the wind and the arrows that I will send along it to get you to your destination, so that you can bring restoration to the elves. I would see our plight ended. My name is Kiveniel. And I pledge you my bow.
Let me ask you, are you able to risk what is closest to your heart? Will you dare to hope?
I have sung this song many times. Beneath the calluses, I can feel it beating. It will not be perfect, and it might take me time for me to realize what it is that I have lost and traded away to try and numb the pain, but let me try.
That's all I can ask. Welcome. Let you meet my friends.
There's no smile. But she walks with you.
Okay. I take her back outside the camp where the guys will gather.
Phoenix Company, you return to the thatch cottage. And Turpin, there's someone in their house. And Prima gives this nervous look over to you and says, "Oh, Turpin.
Prima.
I have a bit of a boyfriend."
Oh.
What's his name? His social security number.
Do you now?
Background check, right?
Yep.
He's
Child
very nice.
materializes.
That's right.
He better be.
His name is Corbin, and he's from Kaiwind.
Corbin.
Yes.
Okay. Is he from Dallas by any chance? Or
No, Velor.
Multi-pass.
Okay, yeah.
My name's not Lilu.
Yeah.
Lilo Dallas multi-pass.
Is this a halfling boyfriend?
It is. It is a halfling boyfriend.
Just curious.
It's not that I'm racist. I
No.
want to be able to
No,
have
no.
children, and it gets a little tricky when it's,
I understand completely.
Anyway, so he's been
Half
with us for
halfling. Yeah.
quite some time, and he
Quarter halfling.
quarter halfling.
That's how they make dwarves.
Anyway, so
quarterback.
he's been out hunting for the last 36 hours, and sometimes he has to go farther away. And I should have warned you before now. And all of a sudden, this quite tall halfling comes out. He's probably got 4 inches on you. This is a very tall individual. Yeah, for a halfling, that's huge.
But no beard.
Yeah. He almost comes up to my
It's
waist.
a mustache.
It's a mustache.
It's a
Yeah.
mustache. But he kind of just takes a look and goes, "Well, I'll be. You must be Turpin."
You must be Corbin.
Saints preserve us.
Heard a little bit about you.
I've heard all the things about you.
Oh, have you now?
Oh, yes. Let me just say, this is a great day. Oh, sorry. Save for all the. I'm so sorry. Save for what I walked in as that was happening. Have we got any coffee?
I don't know if we've got any coffee or not. And to
Of course we do, dear. And
Okay,
Petunia goes bustling by and says, "He really is a nice lad. It's okay."
Okay, I trust you.
All right, yes. Please, all can come in yet again. It does. It'll fit, and
Well-
everyone kind of goes in.
Well, I was going to say, before everybody goes in, actually, there's somebody else I've been meaning to introduce you to.
Oh, Lordy.
I need to give her.
Make sure the boyfriend sees it.
That's right. Yeah, there's a Corbin. Wonder if you've ever. Well, let's see. It's about time we let her breathe a little bit. She's had some moments, Got to let her out every so often. Corbin, have you ever seen one of these? And he'll release Kara out of the keeper's chamber into the middle of the street.
Immediately, Clovis comes rushing up to you and grabs your arm and goes, "How did you find a shield scale Drangolin?
Oh, that's a long story.
You know that those are raised primarily by kobolds, don't you?"
We ran into one of those recently, actually.
Fascinating. You do go on some interesting journeys.
He might be in charge of Inode right now. I don't know. There's a small possibility.
We might have sold it to him.
You guys
It's
would have
complicated.
you would have encountered him maybe on your way out of the city.
He might have actually.
Sicthrix.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. He did mention you. Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. He might be in charge of Inode now.
Yeah.
According to him, anyway.
That's
Well, he's
The
a bit of
sewers,
a
at least.
character, isn't he?
Say something else.
Yes. All right. Well,
But this is
Fascinating.
Kara. Yeah, and we'll introduce you guys to Kara.
a
She actually
friend.
knows a little bit of halfling. I've been working on training her a bit. Yeah.
Eve, and he kind of offers a little biscuit to Kara, and she kind of comes forward and just munches on it. And
Oh, that's pretty good.
Just a few basic commands, but she's
Wonderful.
pretty great. And actually, Turpin will actually go ahead and cast Speak with Animals, and
Wonderful.
and talk to Kara and tell Kara, "Hey, Kara, look what I found."
and she
I don't-
kind of just smells and says, "Family."
Family. Finally.
And she gives you a big old Drangolin hug.
I'll point out each one and say their names, probably in Drangolin, whatever that sounds like. Yeah,
It's uncomfortable.
I bet it is. I'm gonna need a cough drop after that.
No, the magic kind of takes care of that for you.
Yeah. But listen, we're gonna be bringing them back to Kaiwind with us.
New friends.
New friends.
Lean over to Arlen and be like, "You ever notice how Turpin's companions are always huge, and he's so tiny?
It does boggle the mind, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I wonder if he's compensating for something."
Niv is listening to that, and she goes, "Boggles the mind, but warms the heart, doesn't it?"
Yeah, it's like it's nothing negative, but it's just odd.
Well, they do say that opposites attract.
Yeah, that's fair.
And Niv's hand slowly slides down into yours, Arlen, and she holds it.
I hold it back. I give it a squeeze.
And here, outside the hearth of the Hardfoots, we're going to close our session until next time. Thank you so much for joining us around the fire. As Samias, congratulations on your new archer follower.
Yeah.
Your archer follower. It's pretty awesome.
I like it.
She and Niv are gonna have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, to work on. Yeah, it's going to be great.
Yeah. You're muted, Jeff.
You are very, very muted at the moment.
That was my sign language there. And,
I can feel it.
I think Arlen gets to talk the whole next episode, and we don't get to say anything.
There you go.
I do have a story to tell you guys.
Brendan
Yes,
and
you
Arlen.
do.
That's it.
Yes.
I'm curious what you saw.
Yeah, that's actually
That's
agree.
actually going to be a relevant question. Yeah.
absolutely.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's broken. Where did he go?
Yep.
Yes.
Somewhere behind the navel or something. Anyway,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
it's a chamber.
Amazing.
It was
Amazing.
pushed through the butthole of the universe.
Or
They think that we are the butts, but they are the butts.
Anyway,
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining in. We will make sure to save you a spot by the fire for next time. Catch you later.